worthless death.
Oh, it's back! Hello, I'm back! But yeah, aside from Fire Emblem games, Pokemon games, Honkai Star Rail, and Genshin Impact, I also play Elden Ring, the Devil May Cry series, and I plan on playing Ace Attorney on stream. But yeah, thank you so much again for the raid! I hope everyone's doing well today. What did you play today? Oh, and thank you so much for the follow! Pliskin Dub, Azura Ray, Fairloon, and XS Duran XX. Thank you so much! I am good, of course. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. Oh no! Man, scuff moment, Ev. Right, let's push it. OBS one. Alright, peace out, guys. Hello, Rosalie. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by today. Ask Crash once again. Man, truly OBS moment. I think it's the power of Black Swan. Or, I can't word. I think it's the power of Sparkle. She'd be doing a little bit of mischief. Seems she's broken the fourth dimension, and now she's causing a little bit of mischief to my OBS. I'm back! Yes! We are back. Let's go! And people lie hot. So true, Kevin. The trailer was something. Ooh. Oh, also I'll do a shout out for you soon once the cooldown goes down. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are you?
Discard your worthless death.
Let me know when you're gonna watch a video. Okay, thank you, Sela. I guess we shall now migrate to Sparkle's hiding spot. Man, come on, OBS. You gotta cooperate with me here.
Miss, why didn't you just do this earlier?
Such a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory.
She's like, I can't use my memo keeper powers all the
I need to
time.
put this aside for a more indifferent.
Let's use that. Hello, sure, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by today with the raid. I am guilty, yes. I love Danong very much. Maybe his name's Shrimp now. I'm content with his name. Let's go! Shrimp moment! Finally, Stinky's Twitch being stinky to me. Yeah, darn. I'm back. Miss Religa says, hello, Zarbass. How are you? I am back. Oh, what happened? Oh, OBS momentarily disconnected for a bit. It was a little weird. I have no idea why OBS does that. It's kinda weird, bro. Enjoy Clocky's pizza. Ooh, unusual trash can. Is he the final boss? Whoa. I like Dunham very much. She isn't lying. She went on pizza. I was supposed to E6 him this time around, but I am kind of broke from Blade because he was not super nice to me.
Memories
So
seem to be different
I
again.
think that was all according to his plan, honestly. He was like, you shall pay the price for trying to roll more Eidolons of Danhung. I lost the 50-50 for Blade, and I also lost his light cone pity, so that was an experience. My table crashed. Oh no, I hope your table's okay. Just a bit of a problem. Just a little. The return of Buff Trash Coon. Yeah, it's a Buff Trash Coon! He's gonna confess to us at the school gates, guys. Happy Valentine's. Hello there, finally catch your sheep. Hello, G-Master, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by today. We are about to fight this trash can in Black Swan's companion quest. Wait, is like E4 as well? Unfortunately not. I barely got his copy, and I was like, you know what? Next time I'll get his light cone. I think I might go for Sparkle if I can't go for Danhung. It's whoever I can get. I heard Aventurine has like shields too, so I might get him
There's
too.
no weird, sweet dreams troop. Nor is there evidence strewn all over
Dang,
the
only a
place.
regular trash can? What about our sparkling gold trash can?
But what's that thing?
I can't believe Sparkle's been
Belavonian
serenading as a
trash can?
Belavonian trash
In
can.
Penacony?
Hey!
Whoa!
Memo Keeper and Mr. Coldfeet. You made it. I didn't expect you to skip the final puzzle. That's on me. All right. Miss cares not for the faults
Oh
of
my
those
gosh, she's
like
gonna ask
me.
us philosophical questions.
This is the final question. Listen up. What creature
Oh!
has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
A creature? I know the answer to the puzzle if it's the other one. It's like, what has 4 legs? That's a baby. What has 2 legs? That's like an adult or not a baby, a person. And 3 legs is when you're old and you need a cane.
No murder case this time around.
Really thought he could befuzzle me. I played Devil May Cry. Yep, this is normal. Ooh, don't forget to go back to where Firefly died for 3 items you can get. One of them is sparkling on the ground, but get that one last if you see it. Oh, thank you, Mochi. I shall go back after this.
Sometimes it's nice to take things easy. Come on, dear. Give me your answer then.
Trash can. What creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night? Well, trash can can have sweet dreams true. Bugs. Maybe this is set up so any of the answers are right. Trash
Seeing
can.
as you're right here in front of me like this, then I guess the answer is a trash can. Right?
Womp womp. Wrong answer.
Not a trash can.
A little
Unbased.
guess.
Unbased. Every answer that isn't a trash can is wrong. More or less just a human is the answer, but yeah.
Correct answer is sparkle.
Oh, okay. I guess that works too. Yeah, I feel like human was the best answer you could have gone there. Did she just say whoop? No, she did! Oh my gosh! Womp womp.
She can't get out of bed. She runs about all afternoon in a fluster, so is exhausted by evening, but has to still raise a hand to hold a toothbrush. Poor Sparkle.
Understandable. It is hard to get up at
4
in the
legs
morning.
2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night.
To hold up her toothbrush? So her toothbrush counts as a leg?
What the heck was that jibber jabber?
What a cute answer.
I love how Black Swan's just entertaining, like, Sparkle the entire time. She's like, aw, it's like babysitting your little cousin.
Thanks for the compliment, my dear. But you can't try to fool me, seeing as you've just tried to cheat. Wrong answer.
Oh no, the trash can's gonna kick us off. She's doing short then. Can't believe the toothbrush is as long as her leg.
Ill fate descends.
Da 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 da
Sense of
da da
storm.
da.
Search. Quick. Hope you're prepared.
Ba ba da ba fa ba da da.
You'll pay.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
Da da da
This
da.
battle is unavoidable.
Nice! I love how they walk away, just with their guns out. Goodbye, bro. Every time the answer was trash can, they would just do one of those one-handed push-ups, you know, 3
What's up with this
lanes.
guy?
True! I feel like that makes more sense than Sparkle with a toothbrush.
Huh? No voices? This guy's
I
pretty
think she
quiet.
left the trash
Miss,
can,
let's hurry
guys.
up. Flip open the lid and find the girl.
Wait. Don't move. Something's off.
Ooh!
Miss, you killed Sparkle.
Oh!
How is this possible? How can people die inside Penacony's dreamscape? In the Garden of Recollection. What did you do?
Dang!
You did this, didn't you? Killing people in their dreams. Only the Remembrance has the powers to do that. You planned it out all from the start because she teased you and
Huh?
was pranking you. You wanted to kill her.
No!
Oh, I understand. refused to let me go because you wanted to drag me into all of this. If I don't agree, I'll end up just like she did.
Nah, she's playing a silly little prank. She's
There's
fine.
no death inside Penacony's dreamscape. That's the promise of the family and the blessing of the harmony.
She's just taking a little
Not
eat.
even a memo keeper.
It's been a
can
long
make this
day for
better.
her.
There's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation.
She's
I've
just being
already told
dramatic.
you,
She's like, oh,
Miss
no answer. I'm dead now.
Miss Sparkle!
You killed her. How could you? The enemy's performance was garbage. It really was. That's fire bottles, not blood. Black Swan gets the. She really went. Yeah. Yeah, Sampo. I don't know where you came up with that conclusion.
You.
It's very wrong.
Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. Wouldn't that be you, Mr. Sampo?
So maybe Sampo's not actually a Penacony. It's just every single time we spoke to Sampo, it was Sparkle. I was thinking before maybe they could just both be in Penacony, but I think this might be the more logical explanation.
Don't jump to conclusions!
If you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence.
Oh, I'm afraid evidence is a little too hard to come by. So,
Whoa, Sampo's getting a bit
Deduction will
aggressive
do.
here.
The hint for the final question was a little too obvious.
I'm not the only one seeing the lag. Oh, is there a lag going on right now? Sampo more like sus. Extremely sus. Auntie, hello, girl, how are you? Thanks for stopping by today. Oh, it's very lag? Huh. Oh, that's weird. It seems okay on the OBS side. I think the bitrate looks okay for me also on the Twitch side. I'm not entirely sure. Are all of you experiencing lag? I see you're trying to level up your crit damage. Wee hell, that's a way to self-defense. Yeah, it's slingshotting a bit lag sometimes. Ooh, okay, yeah. I feel like sometimes Twitch and OBS kind of have their own issues and they get kind of funky.
oh, you mean the locked room murder? I thought you weren't doing that one.
All the painstaking effort that Miss Sparkle put into it. How could I ever miss it? The key to solving the puzzle lay in two pieces of information put forward by the detectives.
Ooh, so she
First,
did
a
solve that
large
final
splatter of
puzzle.
blood at the crime scene. Second, the victim had been dead for some
Seeing all
time.
chippy chop. Oh man, dang. Might be a Twitch thing. It's not lag for me. It's fine with me. Oh, well, there was a little lag, but it should be fine now. It looks fine for the most part, yeah. Ooh, okay, nice. Thank you. I'm glad it's doing better now.
Based on my shallow understanding, I can only draw two conclusions. One is that the murderer did not need to create a locked room case, because a locked room always needs a reason to exist. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did not delay the discovery of the body. There was no third party at the crime scene to frame, and the blood everywhere didn't look like a faked suicide. That being so, the murderer seems to have no reason for creating a locked room. There is also reason to speculate that if the crime scene was a locked room, then its
Oh.
creator might not necessarily be the murderer. As for my second conclusion, it's even more obvious still. When everyone broke into the scene of the crime, why did the assistant rush off to staunch the blood?
Oh.
A trained professional
I had a
was
feeling it was the
somehow
assistant
happily destroying a
too.
crime scene just to save someone
Each of those
who's
three guys had
obviously
to have
been
committed a
dead
crime
while.
at least.
The answer is simple. It's because the assistant detective is the murderer. At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole mystery. I tentatively speculated that the murderer had killed the victim the night before, but hadn't locked the door from the inside.
Guess you could say this is quite out of the box. Circus Nighttime, she just sucks at storytelling. She's just being a little silly. Black Swan's so beautiful. I know, right? She's so pretty. Shrimp agrees and says Sparkle's thinking.
And so, when he
Shrimp
learned
based?
this piece
Shrimp
of
based?
information, he realized that the victim had created their own locked room mystery.
Ooh, so he framed it on someone else.
That's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as possible, to confirm whether or not the victim left any evidence implicating him. And, judging by his behavior, it probably had something to do with that canvas. Like some final words.
He had to destroy it in some way.
Of course, this is just a simple mind game. The answer to the puzzle isn't important. Miss Sparkle just wanted to pass on one hint to me. That the murderer is the assistant detective, which means it's you, Mr. Sampo. I've been using this term with
guilty.
yes, but it was you.
Guilty. Wish that when we didn't bounce ball puzzles, the character comes out all dizzy.
Has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a memo keeper?
Did you used to have another
In my
job?
opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow ripples along the surface of the water. Use some abilities and tricks to keep diving deeper, and touch that secret deep inside people's hearts. Salvage it and protect them carefully. The truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Exquisite.
My brain
reasoning,
is kinda
and
doing
very
gymnastics
close
right
to the
now.
truth. But I
I'm
have another
confused.
answer. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Another answer?
The great artiste Sparkle locked herself away in her bedroom using red paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that assistant detective who was first on the scene, who confirmed her death?
The story quest is a bit weird. Yeah, I'm a little confused right now. Shrimp is absolutely based. Yes, yes. I feel like that was probably the aim of the story quest, to be like kind of weird and kind of confusing, to really like resemble the spirit of the masked fools. Like, hey, memo keepers are powerful. They can go into one's memories and dreams. Yeah, I wonder if they can alter those dreams too.
Was
Like, imagine having a bad day and
the
your friend, the memo
murderer.
keeper, is like, no, actually, you had an amazing day, and you were like,
accomplice
I believe
Who
you.
assisted her in faking her own death?
What a pity, such a pity. My dear, you were so close to the right answer. Unfortunately, the right answer is Miss Sparkle's body. Sparkle was disguised as Sparkle's body.
What?
Ding-a-ling! I won!
I'm confused. I don't know how sometimes she gets to that logic point. So Sampo's still in the compass, so still a legal bad thing. Yeah, we gotta put him in jail, man. He committed crime.
Does Miss Sparkle's body even count as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all 3 of those skits just then.
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is
Just
this
like a
Mr.
bit
Sampo,
forced as a
then?
plot point, but sure, whatever.
Beautiful lady, I already confessed everything to you earlier on. I really didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter. That.
I'm
So I've been running a
confused.
fool's errand this whole time.
Dang, they were just having a little bit of a silly time out here. They can erase memories. The messenger who does the MLC, if you expose her to the other actual members, the messenger will school you and tell you she's gonna have to erase their memories. Ooh, she's like, you can't tell them I exist. Do wonder what's on Sampo's VA's mind when he does his line. He does have that natural human voice, but then he voices his deep voice like he tries so hard, so that's not G. Ooh, I like the way like his VA voices him. He sounds very like goofy Disney villain.
My dear, why so serious? Haven't you been having a great time? I have, at least. You take memories, and I get joy. We get what we need from each other.
She's
Seeing
like,
as
let's be
we're
business
such
partners.
kindred spirits, but also such loners. Why don't you come and work with
Whoa,
me?
the wink, hello?
We can dance ballet together.
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly? A masked fool inviting me to work together.
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged.
Oh, is this like a prequel
If
to the
you're too late
Penacony
to take the
quest?
stage, you can work behind the scenes.
Ooh.
If you want to appreciate this drama, you have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
Ooh.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying.
She wants the
family
family
barriers.
to fight.
But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frankly above my pay grade.
She's like, nope.
Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you.
Ooh.
The one who hired you to come to Penacony probably doesn't want you secretly linking up with other
Ooh,
forces.
the one behind her, but Clocky's behind her.
How did you know?
The watchmaker?
Memory is like the deep blue sea. But if you try to catch two fish with one cast,
Ooh.
you might not be satisfied with your catch.
So, you mean...
Like
you're
accidental nasal
refusing?
voice. This Japanese UA is funny as well because he's over dramatic. Sparkle's 100% yandere for Black Swan. She's like, hey, wasn't that fun? We should work together. And Black Swan's like, no, actually, I'm good. Sparkle's the Joker.
Memo keeper. Did you think
Dang. She went, you didn't agree to be my business partner? Death.
Why not?
My dear, I don't want to scare you. You'll know the answer sooner or later. We're just getting to know each other a little today.
Ooh, this is a little...
If you ever change your mind, come find me at the tavern. That is, if you can find me.
Ooh, she is a little yandere here.
So, Sampo? Sampo.
Ooh.
Who is Sampo?
Oh?
This is Bellabog, right?
Ooh. She erased their memories?
Why not?
Ooh.
Don't worry. Such a crude approach violates my statics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again. And also, I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner?
Ooh.
I've already got sights on someone else.
The way she imitates like the my dear part and she also gives her a wink. Ooh. Black Swan OP. Can you imagine trying to attack her and all of a sudden you have a life crisis? You're like, who am I? I don't know who I am anymore. Yeah, the old man, please do that. That was a sweet quest. Ooh, okay. Black Swan erased their memories.
Notice its nested structure. Being part of a play inside the dreamscape is as weird and captivating as being in a dream within a dream.
That was a quest.
That's the end of Miss Black Swan's dream.
I am very confused. That's not second to player, by the way, when she looks at the camera. Oh! Oh my gosh! No wonder she wanted us to listen to this dream. Don't forget to get the things at 5-star plates. Okay, thank you, Mochi. It was...
I noticed that the people in your dream were familiar to you. It's worth repeating that dreams are just
Maybe
dreams.
Sample wasn't actually there. It's just some random guy.
Dreams can be processed.
We're just thinking about our old friend.
Things in our dreams cannot be trusted, let alone someone else's dreamscape. If there's any information that you'd like to confirm, please do so by the cold hard light.
The cold hard light of reality, man. Ooh?
Really? I wouldn't do anything to her.
Don't worry about that, Memo Keeper. Let's talk about my thing. I've helped you
Memo
out with
Keeper?
everything you
Oh.
asked, as
Oh, that
agreed.
memo keeper. I was like, wait, huh?
Shouldn't you give my mask back to me now?
Oh?
Since when did the masked fools suddenly start respecting agreements? Just kidding. I loved seeing that look on
I
your
wonder what
face.
mask he has.
Take this key to the tavern cellar, third barrel on the left. You never saw me. But Sampo, after all this time, what made you suddenly want to take back your mask?
Ooh,
This
maybe he wants to
doesn't seem like the Sampo
mobilize.
I know. Let me guess. A catastrophe is coming to your LS6.
Oh.
Am I right?
Well, no comment about that. But I love that line you said. If you're too late to take the stage, you can look behind the scenes. That really makes sense.
Oh. Dang. So he kind of retired, but something's happening to Eurillo 6 in the future?
Sometimes even an old-timer like me feels like taking the stage and making a fool out of myself.
Sampo sounds so old! He's like, I'm not like you youngins anymore. My back hurts. I don't think I want to take the stage anymore. Oxon has the hot Sir Evancy. Honestly, as she should. This is probably the picture his moms have. Oh!
If you're all out of options, please get in touch with me. I'm the kind of person who values friendship highly.
Forget it. You'll be doing me a favor if you stay away from Bellabong.
He's like, get out of my
After all,
home!
the elation that Miss Sparkle seeks isn't something old Sempo can stand by.
Sampo sounds so retired. He's like, yeah, back in my day, I was seeking elation. Not anymore, though.
Go tell Giovanni I said hi.
Giovanni, that's the guy! The guy!
Fine.
From the other
I'm
event.
spitballing here. Don't take it so seriously.
Sampo is 27. Wait, really?
Why so
He sounds like a guy having like a back in my day. He sounds 40. He sounds like an old guy that's been like long retired. Maybe his elation days were too elation. He got burnt out. Can't enjoy the elation anymore. I love how he's literally a criminal in Eurillo 6, but that's like his home now. He's like, yeah, I don't want any harm to come to it. I wonder what powers the masks have. Really, yes, I imagine you have already seen that dream bubble. Relax, I just wanted to know if anyone has come looking for you yet. What's up? I'll make this simple. That fool named Sparkle is currently searching all over the place for that dream bubble. I do not know what her intentions are, but allowing it to slip into her hands will only make the situation more confusing. Elias, can you do me a favor and go to reclaim that dream bubble? Of course. I wonder if by the time we go there, it's gone. Attitude's reassuring. I will go with you. I don't remember where that dream bubble was left. Can you remind me? That's kind of sus, man. You figured me out? Well, I'm not a true memo keeper after all. I can't believe you figured me out so quickly. How dull. Pranks are all about the back and forth. Just seen how much fun I have with that memo keeper. You should learn a thing from her, young nameless. This is just the beginning. I'll be back. Please don't come back! Oh. Intriguing. Giovanni Pokemon? Yeah, he's actually the leader of the Masked Fools. Of all the things that happened in Penacony, my bad opinion on him dropped. I feel like Sampo feels like the most trustworthy guy in Penacony now. Everyone's got something going on in Penacony, and I feel like I can't fully trust anyone. And Sampo feels like the most reliable sometimes, which isn't really saying much. Time to grab stickers. Yeah, stickers time! Alright, we are going on a little trip. I know there's like this one area I was trying to connect to. Yeah, it was this one. Because I need to go to the first part of that map to also get something. Basically, so leave me alone, fam. You're no fun. She's like, oh, how boring, nameless. You should learn how to have more fun. That quest made my brain very confused. I no longer know what is real, what is fake. Ooh, they stopped the music. The music! Her place! Oh? Gosh, this place is beautiful. The falling stars. Da, da, da. Go to Dreamscape for the Firefly stuff. Yes, we'll do after this one. Auntie, we're going on a trip by brain to our favorite rocket ship, soaring through the sky. Little Einstein, not again, just pain. Gosh, the violins go hard. Best song, best song. Oh no! The Firefly sticker! In the sea of neon lights and hedonism, kindness is as rarefied as a firefly's light. Gosh, that line hits hard. Observation deck with breathtaking views. You can almost see the entire Dream's Edge at a distance. It's not an easy place to find. The person who introduced it to you truly values your friendship by sharing this view. Recall the time spent with that girl, her gentle smile, her graceful steps, and the tears she shed in her last moments before she was murdered by that monster. I'm sad. Man. At that moment, why did she apologize? What was she thinking? If you had reacted faster, would that silly girl not have died? A tinge of sourness wells from the depths of your heart, followed by a flame of anger, tense enough to reduce the strongest metal to ashes. Facing the railways and the railings and skyscrapers, you clench your fists. I'm in pain. The way they wrote the story to show that Kalis is very, very emotionally affected by this. And then you come up here and he has that whole moment where he thinks about her and he thinks about how he failed to save her and how angry he feels, and then getting the angry gear. I think out of all of the gears I've gone, this is the first gear where you had to absorb your own emotions. That hurts. I think this is the first gear that we got that represents our full emotions. No, not the sad one too. I'm sad. That's brutal. In pain. Wait till I go to the dreamscape. I gotta go. You have a great stream. Oh, bye, G-Master. Take care as well. Good night, and thank you so much for stopping by today. No, I don't want to read this again. No, I want to kick really now. I'm just... Oh, man. Sorrel, just more about pain and sadness. Too bad you don't get to say Penacony. More like Pain-agony. Every day, all I feel is pain. I mean, I just joined at the worst time ever. I'm just... I'm sad. Also, hello, Virus. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. Sorry, yeah, we just happened to go to Firefly's secret base, recounting the memories we had with her. Wait, oh my gosh. I see a treasure chest down there. Oh. How do I get over there? It must be here. da. Crying and laying on the floor and weeping. Oh, the music is just clenching of the heart. The way they play that music in her spot while the quotes run up breaks my heart. It's really pretty and serene, but also very tragic. Shiny? Sad music playing, ooh, a treasure chest! I am not immune to the joys of treasure chest. Also, hello, Kuma, welcome back! And thank you so much for the lurk! Good luck with your stuff! Gosh, we really going through it now. A dream bird, another one. The guy at the gate was like, no, you can't go through here. This place is under construction. And I went, haha, nope. And I went the other way. Shiny, the distraction at any sad moment. Treasure chest, treasure chest. Gosh, that's so sad though. Oh my gosh. I think there's just something so beautifully written about the way Kalis is processing the grief though. Like, it feels very human. Like, he wasn't sad just during the quest, but when you go to the same places where you spent time with her, it's like those little pieces of grief just unearth themselves. And I think there's just something incredibly realistic about that writing. And it's so good, but it's also so painful because of how realistic it is. It's like the little things that remind you of people who are no longer there.
Just a little test.
And the fact that Kalis is like, why is she being so silly and apologizing when I should be the one apologizing because I couldn't save her. She did nothing wrong. It was my fault because I couldn't act fast enough. He's just blaming himself. It just hurts. I want to believe that she's alive somehow because dreams are whatever, but it's so heart-wrenching. Yeah. I hope there's like maybe a way that she's still alive, because from Black Swan's quest we know that people in the dreamscape, unless they're killed by like, well, even if they're like attacked by a memo keeper, they don't die forever. That makes me wonder if that's only the dreamscape that the family created, or even like the messed up dreamscape world still has those rules. Because if the messed up dreamscape world still has those rules, that could mean that it's just her character died, but she didn't actually die. Like her actual self. So in that case, she could just make another avatar. So I hope that's the possible explanation. There's something waiting for you at the dreamscape. I don't know if I can emotionally handle that after this. I'm in shambles. How do you think? What do you mean, Stinky? Hello, Unix. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. We just finished Black Swan's companion quest, and we're just going around to the Firefly places again. For sure, they did an amazing job. Yeah, the writing in Pentaconi's been amazing so far. That is such a hard concept to swallow when it's with the character written this well. Yeah. I feel like sometimes, like, video games, like, not all video games, but I feel like a lot of video games are guilty of having, like, a really emotional moment and having the MC not take it very well, but then suddenly forget all about it. So I'm really glad they continued, like, adding on to, like, how much Firefly's death affects Kalis, where whenever he just goes back to the same places, everything replays. He's still processing. He's still extremely emotional about it. That's not just playing Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. No! I mean, we know that, like, death in the dream space is still very serious. Yeah. So maybe she got, like, really hurt in the real world, but hopefully she's recuperating somehow. She made a sad video on YouTube about my OC losing someone. I may have made a comic may have made a viewer comment me they cried at it. Oh, yeah, it's rough.
Ooh, free stuff.
Ooh, free stuff. This guy can't stop me. Wait, don't go any further. Okay, and walks through there anyways. And sir, and I feel like I saw a trash can here before. Where did the trash can go? Oh, here we go. Ah, another lost soul. I wonder if you possess this wisdom I'm seeking. Well, let me test you. What is vast enough to cover all the world's filth, yet delicate enough to be pierced by a pinprick? Not bad. It appears you do possess some wit. Of all things in the world, trash bags are the most fast and tolerant. But the test of wisdom won't be so simple. There are 3 questions in total, and now it's time for the second one. What repels impurities, subdues filth, and is sturdy enough to endure the harshest winds of reality? Correct! A trash can lid indeed represents the most impenetrable defense, safeguarding the sanctity of trash cans. Now for the final question. What is loathed by some but cherished by others? What is shunned by some and sought out by others? Exactly! Trash is a misplaced resource, and it is always endearing and charming in the eyes of trash cans. I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to answer all the questions. Your intelligence deserves recognition, be it from the perspective of a trash can or a human. I shall make way for you. Whoa, he just disappeared! Thank you, Mr. Trashcan, for acknowledging my wisdom. Sometimes I messed up, and then the trash can would get mad at me and then kick me. Well, she also had the thing in real life where her body was deteriorating. Man, she really can't win, can she? Always been a fan of political intrigue. I've really liked how so many factions are presented in Pentaconi and the overlapping of goals and schemes. Yeah, I think it's interesting how the family is depicted as all sharing the same goal, and that's why it's so harmonious. But like Sparkle coming in and trying to have them butt heads against each other. This is sad out of my dreams, like trash can sphinx. Oh, trash can sphinx for anyone curious. It's a FNF video I made on YouTube. Haven't made you proud. Oh, the title! Honestly, I felt the same way about without spoiling who it is. Key character in the 2018 Spider-Man game dying. That stuck with me and still lingers all those years of emotions I've had. Man. Well-written deaths just hit so hard. The riddle was filled with junk. It really was. All the junk. But yeah, I found all the trash cans. I found the trotters. So there's just 4 treasure chests I'm still missing now. Time to go to the dreamscape, was it? I remember it was like the room with the bird. I wonder, how did it get so messed up? I wonder if Sparkle somehow messed up the dreamscape, but how would she be able to do that? Joker's trash garbage! Shimp is helping cover me. Oh, Shimp should. Oh, I didn't know there was a treasure chest over there. Eh? Oh my gosh, where did Numby go? Oh wow, there was one right here, huh?
Oh, free stuff.
Plus Aventurine and Black Swan doing their own. Then there's the Stellar Hunters and us too, of course. Yeah, there's so many people with their own agendas, all just communing in Pentaconi. So I can go to Firefly Place in the SmackDown entrance. She got it ready, did she? Yep. That's the one after we after the event happened, right? If so, I think I might have grabbed it already. Oh, I guess not. Dang, look at all this stuff here. Stellaron Hunter Sam. I got the Stellaron Hunter Sam. Is that a burb? I feel like that's a burb. Guess not. Don't get close to that light circle, you'll lose yourself. A low voice rumbles beside your ear. I got it already, huh? Guess I did get it? Ooh. Yeah, it was the one with the photo, right? Guess you did get it. There's a photo of when you and Firefly took a selfie in that room. Yeah, I got that one! Gosh, that was brutal. It was like the fact that it was unsent and it just disappears in front of you. Just, man. Yep, well now you can do that old man quest. Ooh, okay. Let's find that old man. I think it should be here. I wonder what his quest is about. Man, the Firefly hurt never gets easier. But hey, we got some more rolls, which is nice. It is shrimp hugging comforting hours. Aww, and soon Pom Pom too. It's not that auntie, it's sad, but it's sweet. Oh gosh, I have so many conflicting emotions going through me right now. Did you watch the video yet? Not yet, Seela. Would you mind if I watched it after stream? Thank you for sending it to me. All I know is that I had two girls I like going into Penacony, and then both of them just, man, the old man quest, I mean. Yeah, heading to the old man quest right now. Yeah, it's this one, I think.
Is something sacred, reflective.
Oh, the old man quest. Ooh, okay. Gosh, everything in Penacony seems quite sad. Penacony, more like Penacony. I have all these quests chilling here. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Chadwick, a kind elder. He seems like he knows a lot of wisdom. The elderly man in front of you gazes calmly at the city of dreams in the distance. Following his gaze, you see puffs of smoke billowing from the fictional horizon of the city, signaling yet another time of merriment for the dream chasers. The clamorous city of festivity sounds so distant that it feels like a world apart from the elderly man and you. He sits up tight like a statue, even his breathing is hardly perceptible. You can't help holding your breath when staring at him. To your surprise, you realize that one does not need to breathe in the dreamscape. How are you doing, young nameless? What? That second response is unhinged. What do you mean? I thought you were breathing your last. Sir, Kalis, no? Kalis, no? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Virus Control. Thank you so much. That's why I has no good snacks. Again, until tomorrow at least. Ooh, you gotta get more snacks tomorrow. No problem, I am sleeping now. Ooh, good night, Seela. Take care, Nestle. Good night, and thank you so much for stopping by today. Sleep well, take care, good night. That second response, bro. The elderly man sets a sight upon your old shoulder. I feel like because he's a nice guy, he'd be like, ho ho, I also do feel I am breathing my last sometimes. A lot of things have slipped my mind, but I remember that simple. The Nameless are a legendary bunch. It's been so long since I talked to someone. Far too long. Oh! Is this guy part of the Nameless from before? My name is Chadwick. May I have yours? I'm Aurelius. Aurelius, what a special name. I used to be able to tell a person's origin from their name, but you're special. I can feel the surging vitality in you, even through the thick filter of the dreamscape. You can't stop. You spend every moment of your life going on an adventure, more precisely a trailblazing journey. That energy you possess is inexhaustible and seems to be constantly overflowing. It's more than most beings I know can take. The elderly man's voice is palpable with excitement. The unknown about you intrigues and delights me. Both are emotions I haven't experienced for a long time. After all, I still know nothing about myself to this day. Thank you for being here. As much as I want to keep this conversation going, I'm afraid I can't, as they're here. Who's here? Maybe he's also a stowaway? Do it! No! Yeah, I thought they were gonna make a joke dialect to Chadwick. That's what I expected. No! Chadwick, no! Bless you, Chip. Not what I expected. Gosh, he's so full of wisdom, but he also sounds so sad. Oh, also I should do the door reading. Maybe I'll just... Let me go through the chat log and see if there's anything here. Maybe I will say one of his really, really, like, ye olden old guy wise quotes. Ahem. Hola, soy Chadwick. Aurelius, what a special name. I used to be able to tell a person's origin from their name. But you're special. I can feel the surging vitality in you, even the thick filter of the dreamscape. You can't stop. You spend every moment of your life going on an adventure, or more precisely, a trailblazing journey. Do you know what journey is in Spanish? Ruined the Chadwick moment. This is such a good quest. Ooh? Yeah, it's just as wholesome as Firefly. Is this quest about, like, an old guy recounting his memories and, like, reliving his youth through you? Because that's really wholesome. Indifferent Hound. Sorry for disturbing you, Mr. Chadwick. We have received word that you're being harassed by an unknown individual. We're here to help you evict the intruder. We're just having a chat. Intruder, do I have to remind you that this area isn't open to dream chasers? We have the authority to expel anyone who violates the family's rules in the dreamscape. Please, Mora, I like this kid. Could you let him off the hook this time? Please do it for my sake. You know how I detest violence. Fine, Dr. Chadwick. I'm doing this as a favor to you, just this once. Go away, dream chaser. Don't ever go near Dr. Chadwick again, or you'll suffer the consequences. TikTok, over here quickly! Oh my gosh, Clocky, a homie? He's like, yo, change your feelings. Yeah, it's just as... It's something like that for sure. Oh, that sounds wholesome! TikTok, there's something fishy about that old man. Why is he alone here and why is he being supervised? It's bothering me, TikTok. I feel the same way too. No wonder you're my friend. I can sense that the old man's missing something. TikTok, what a poor guy. How about we hide and wait for the family people to leave so we can help him? It's time for my clockwork to do its trick. Finally, they're gone. What a patient bunch they are. Hurry up and check on Chadwick. How come you're still here? I'd really love to talk to you more, but you can't stay here for long. The Bloodhound family never gives second warnings. Angry Gear? Without a doubt, the clockwork is successful. However, Chadwick's expression remains unchanged. Yet you can discern an underlying change taking place at the surface. Years of experience have taught the elderly man to conceal his emotions, but he can't stop his body from trembling in uncontainable joy and anger. My memory seems to be coming back. Things are coming out in a surge. The memories are fragmented and incomplete, but I can see them. The elderly man's limbs stop shaking in fury. He shuts his eyes, trying to trace back everything in his life. Countless scattered fragments flash before me. I try to catch them with a net, but they keep slipping through the mesh slyly and vanish into the ocean of unconsciousness. Only a few fragments are caught by the mesh and stay in the net. I have to pick them up cautiously. I saw something. It looked like a weapon which brought about endless slaughter and death. I seem to be related to it. Why? I don't see myself as someone who finds pleasure in violence. That's a dreadful thought. That's probably the case, but there's something different about that sensation. I don't want to continue that train of thought. I also saw some people. Oh, those extraordinary characters. Even in fragmented memories, they can shine. I used to be one of them. I am. The Genius Society. I finally remember. I was once a member of the Genius Society. Oh, so why are you here? Just like you, I wonder about the same thing. I've been stuck in this meaningless dreamscape for too long. Why would I while my time away without the single thought of rescuing myself? Could it be? Chadwick furrows his brows as he glances at the spot where the Bloodhound family members walked past earlier. The family. They must have done something to me that left me powerless to fight back. I can't free myself on my own. Some sort of powerful external force has to intervene, like the Genius Society. I happen to know a few of its members. Would you be willing to lend a hand to an elderly man you barely know? I see you're driven by your trust and your intuition. Thank you. This dream is beautiful yet unreal. If I keep staying here, I won't ever be able to rescue myself. You've brought me a glimmer of hope. That's more than enough. You should go before the Bloodhound family members are back. I'll be waiting for your return with hope. Chadwick from the Genius Society. I haven't heard of him before. Let me text her and ask her about him. I want to ask you something. Do you know someone named Chadwick? Chadwick? That's a pretty common name. There must be tens of billions of Chadwicks across the universe. Can you be more specific? But an old man named Chadwick inside the Penacony dreamscape. He said he was once a member of the Genius Society. She's like, Chadwick? I don't know what Chadwick. Think I have the time to waste joking around with you? You're joking, aren't you? I am very serious. So, you're serious. Come back to the space station and meet me ASAP. Oh, and keep your lips sealed about this. Do not go blabbering about this with anyone. I am not joking either. Oh? Oh no, Chadwick's emo dial has been locked. Tick-tock. Oh? Does that mean it's stuck on that current mode for him? Oh. So he's stuck in that emotion until we find that item for him, I guess. Alright, we gotta go visit Herda now. Oh! Is it that old guy? That was fast. How come Screwlum is here too? It's been a while, Sir Aurelius. I hope life is treating you well. There's no time for pleasantries now, Screwy. Let's cut to the chase. There's no rush, Herda. Assumption. If Chadwick has been stuck in Penacony for 10 of thousands of system hours, I think we can afford a couple of minutes to discuss the issue. You cannot go righteous as you want, but I can no longer wait. The things he's keeping are too valuable. So are you saying that Chadwick goes, right, he was indeed a member of the Genius Society back then. That man's the real deal. I mean, his research is very valuable. Calderon Chadwick, Genius Society number 79. His expertise includes solid-state physics, applied theory of imaginary numbers, and ballistics. Whoa, his seat's higher than yours! Our seats do not influence our statuses. You're not going to be able to rile me up with that. I've been traveling around the universe since the flame of life was ignited in my core. Throughout the long journey, I really met souls that truly deserve to be called a genius. Madame Herda is one of them, and so is Calderon Chadwick. Thanks for throwing in a compliment for me. I met Dr. Chadwick twice. Our first encounter happened when he was still young and ambitious, and the second was decades later. The situations in both meetings were starkly different. Recollection. Dr. Chadwick once asked for my help. He was about 50 at that time. I agreed to help him at that time. Ever since then, I had never heard from him again. It was as if he had never existed in the universe at all. Until Madame Herda received your text. The family. Who knows what kind of scheme they're brewing? Screwy, what do you think we should do? There are too many uncertainties surrounding this matter. For now, I'm unable to come up with a convincing solution based on the limited information. Hypothesis. Dr. Chadwick offended the family for some reason and was confined in the dreamscape as a result. Things still don't quite add up in this scenario. As far as I know, Calderon Chadwick is not a long-lived species. It has been decades since I was last in touch with him. I'm afraid there's only one way to unravel the mystery. I'd like to travel to Penacony myself and find a chance to visit Dr. Chadwick. Sir Aurelius, would you like to join me? It's my honor to travel with you! Likewise. There's something I have to tell you before we go, Sir Aurelius. Ooh, field trip, field trip! Yeah, locked emo dies require a specific quest item presented to that person. Ooh. I too have an English. Understandable. I'm gonna go again. Have a good night. Ooh, good night. Come on, take care, Russell. Good night, and thank you so much for stopping by today. The most outstanding achievement of Calderon Chadwick's life is the invention of a weapon called the Imaginary Implosion Pulse. That weapon took millions of lives and destroyed countless homes. Oh, it was the one he had a memory about. Maybe that's why he's confined there.
Oh, Elias Dallas? Such a lovely old fellow. However, he did not disclose his inventions to the public.
Oh, that's not the guy. Skrillum's portrait. Eden's portrait. Ooh, Polka. She's the one that's been killing people. Guess now we kind of know what she looks like. We were here. Oh! Old man's not here anymore. Shit, where did he go?
Constructing dreams is something sacred.
Trash recycler. Uh-oh. Looks like we lost the guy. Oh. In a different place now. Good for Polka, she deserves it. No, for real, Polka Lord go crazy. Like, what is she doing out there? You're finally here again, Sir Aurelius. Each of our encounters bore an extraordinary significance, and for that I am grateful. It's been some time since I last came here. The lobby of the Reverie is still as extravagant as I remember. Let's head to the reception and ask about Chadwick's whereabouts. I've always regarded dreams with awe, hence I rarely frequent Penacony, that planet of festivities. To me, the so-called sweet dreams are often saccharine and insincere, a stark contrast to the true shape of a dream. I wonder, after immersing himself in the dreamscape... Oh no! It cut off his dialogue! I walked too fast. Welcome to Penacony, Mr. Aurelius. How can I help you? I see you brought a friend today. My name is Screwlum. Madam, please forgive me for coming here uninvited and without checking in. You should be able to see my name on the permanent VIP list of the family. Ali's face twitches slightly upon hearing the name Screwlum, but she's quick to compose herself. Really admire her professionalism. Ooh, I guess she doesn't like him very much. Just a moment, Mr. Screwlum. Your name is indeed on the permanent VIP list. Welcome back to Penacony, Mr. Screwlum. What can I do for you? Aurelius and I are here to visit a hotel guest here. Miss Dr. Calderon Chadwick, could you arrange for us to visit? From what I know, he's been staying here for quite some time. Calderon Chadwick? The name doesn't ring a bell to me, which is strange. Please bear with me while I check the system data. That won't be necessary, Ali. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Dr. Chadwick can't meet with visitors at the moment. It's you! I was lenient to you last time at the Dream's Edge. Same thing won't happen again. Count yourself lucky that Mrs. Screwlum is with you, Dream Chaser. Otherwise, let's not escalate the situation. The family wouldn't want to disturb the kiss in the lobby, right? To the best of my knowledge, Calderon Chadwick isn't a long-life species, and last time I talked to him was 2 amber eras ago. Dang! So he should have been dead, I guess. Oh my goodness, I just realized Palma was sneezing on the sleepy little bubble in the dream's like loading screen. Yeah, he's sleepy! That means that the family extended lifespan of Calderon Chadwick. Has that means been approved by the Interastral Health Organization? Does it comply with the regulations of Penacony? I don't have the authority to answer your questions or allow unauthorized visits to Dr. Chadwick, sir. Please leave. There's no room for negotiation here. Understood. Your action speaks of your loyalty to the family. Well, can I assume that you'd rather turn the family against Planet Screwlum just to uphold your principles? Am I correct? Are you prepared to bear the consequences of being enemy of the Genius Society? Dang, he's threatening! He's like, excuse me, I'd like to speak to your manager. Speak to me being dyslexic. I had to think twice about what to type before I make a type by accident or miss a word in between sentences. No, you're good, Kira. No worries. Dang, 2 amber eras ago. I wonder how many years that's been. My sincerest apologies for the inconvenience. The family head has instructed me to let Mr. Screwlum and this nameless gentleman here through. Please come with me. What? Face recognition failed? Alright, go into Chadwick's room. Where's your room, sir? I'm guessing it's on the 2nd floor. Alright, going up to the VIP room. I wonder what happened to him. Why is he locked up in Penacony? What kind of crimes did he commit? Or maybe they're keeping him here because they want his expertise. But if so, why would they wipe his memory? I don't think a guy without any memory is very helpful in any realm of research. Oh my gosh, were we actually neighbors with Chadwick all along? He actually had the room next door to us.
One peach soul glad, shaken, not stirred. Why isn't there a sugar-free soul glad out there?
Why isn't there a sugar-free soul glad out there? So I'm out here speaking like he's the entire World Health Organization. He really went, you guys got a permit for that? Ember Era is 76 to 240 years old. Dang! So he's real old. Yeah, I know, right? Ember Eras are not like actual from time frames, but more similar to like a dynasty. Ooh. So he's been around for quite some time. This is Dr. Chadwick's room. The regulations prohibit the bloodhounds from entering the hotel rooms without the guest's permission, so I'll stay inside. I don't think it's necessary. I'm afraid Dr. Chadwick can't answer the door in his current state. Let me open it. Come in. Dr. Calderon Chadwick, sorry for showing up here all of a sudden. I hope you don't mind our unexpected visit. After you, Sir Aurelius. Oh! Is that where the treasure chest is? Oh my gosh. I was running around like a headless chicken, and there was a treasure chest just right here. Wait, it does the suitcase with her hand, and it's obviously empty. It may have been left untouched in this room for centuries. Dang, he's just trapped here forever, it seems. First thing I do is loot his room. Eh? He's not even here anymore. In this dingy, stuffy room, the only thing that reminds you of flowing time is the pulsing, hovering liquid bubbles in the dream pool. They won't be able to tell you where Professor Chadwick went. Dang! How much do you guys think a stay would have costed? Chadwick's not really old. He's been dead for a long time. His memory most likely is being deserved, so yeah, he's not alive anymore. Dang! I wonder, maybe when we set him free, it's the knowledge that he's no longer alive. So he just ceases to exist in the dreamscape.
How?
Why would they keep just his memory alive? Huh. The fireplace heating is turned on, yet the whole room is chilly like an icy cavern. You can't imagine a normal person living in this place so cold. Sir Aurelius, I think I might know where Chadwick is. Please come take a look. If my assumptions hold, the secret is right in front of us. Scrillum reaches his hand slowly into the dream pool. Gently, he scoops out a translucent bubble from the liquid. The moment the bubble leaves the surface of the liquid, it starts floating upward until it's hovering in midair. Alas, we meet again, Dr. Calderon Chadwick. The bubble's Chadwick? Deduction. The likelihood of Calderon Chadwick as a short-lived species remaining alive to this day in a corporeal state is close to zero. As of now, no longevity technology has been able to extend the natural lifespan of a normal human by 2 amber eras. On the other hand, the family in Penacony has a deep understanding of Memoria and its related technologies. Even though they cannot sustain Chadwick's body, they can still extract the substance from the depths of his brain, allowing his consciousness to still survive. Is he still alive? Depends on how you define alive. Many in the galaxy opine that machines which are made of cold metallic chassis and fed by electrical circuits cannot be seen as life forms. One question remains, why would the family go to such lengths to store Chadwick's memory here? What significance does this memory hold for them? Imaginary pulse. Unlike the family is capable of extracting any information from Chadwick's mind, Sir Aurelius, it's because Scrillum hesitates and trails off after the sentence. Let's talk about this elsewhere in case someone's listening to our conversation. The hounds have excellent hearing. You have the right to learn the story in its entirety, Sir Aurelius. If you haven't informed Madam Heard of your discovery out of kindness, it cannot be said how long Chadwick has been confined here. So I need a favor from you, Sir Aurelius. I'd like you to pass something over to Dr. Calderon Chadwick for me in the dream. I believe that thing will help him come to his senses. Negotiate with the upper It belongs to the family towards the aim of taking Chadwick's memory bubble with me. Till then, I hope you'll learn the full story from Chadwick, including matters that happened before he went missing. May you have a nice dream, Sir Elias. Dang. Oh, that's the medicine we gotta give him. Gosh. Doom, 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 doom. I wonder what the liquid tastes like. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe like bubble bath? Fun fact, this is the room that the scene where you meet Akron adventuring in a room happens. Oh? So I just never grabbed the treasure chest, I guess. Like, is this something creamy? Maybe it's like whipped cream. I don't know if that's relevant for actual story stuff, but there was a chest in the cutscene despite there not being one in your room. Oh yeah, true! I remember in the cutscene I was like, oh, there's a treasure chest in there, but I couldn't grab it. So I guess this was a treasure chest and now we can grab it. Well, they gotta hold the memory of his ghost or whatever hostage like that. Yeah, like, let the guy rest in peace. The family preserved his memory bubble until his body expires in order to keep his knowledge intact. They're keeping him for knowledge purposes or something. Dang! But he doesn't even know who he is anymore. Just let him go. Let him rest. He's just the lost guy. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. So they just kept his body hostage until it like degrades? That's messed up. He didn't even sign a waiver or anything. I guess we can't use this dream pool, huh? Oops. I don't know. I did not mean to talk to him like 50,000 times. Okay, I guess not. We can't use this pool. Cutscene happens in this room, but you come back and it's back in your actual room for some crazy reason. Oh, that's weird. With how crazy the story is, I could see it being relevant somehow. Ooh, maybe. Or maybe it was just something that they didn't account for. Blah, 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 blah.
Constructing dreams is something sacred.
Guess he's not on the bench anymore. Oh, is he looking out in the horizon? Dang, he said it wasn't good anymore. He's got to redo it. It's not romantic enough. He's like, come on, I put all that work into it. Technically, they didn't keep him hostage. He insisted you'll see why. Oh? Ah! The glowing man in front of you gazes calmly at the city of dreams in the distance. Dr. Chadwick. Oh, youngster, I'm glad that I can still recognize you. I still remember the elderly man's upbeat voice when you two parted ways last time. That tiny flickering flame of hope in his eyes seems to be snuffed out again. I'm happy you're willing to talk to me, but you shouldn't come here. Warren, there's the bloodhounds, for that matter, won't be pleased to see you. You mean, I probably don't need to know the details. I've heard stories about the Nameless, and I believe you must be as talented as those in the stories. Do you remember Screwlum? Screwlum? Screwy. I love how everyone just calls him Screwy. It's cute. As struck by lightning, Chadwick's eyes suddenly widen and quickly contract again. The doom covering his eyes dissipates and he appears bright-eyed. Screwlum, where's he? He promised he would help me. Wait, no, he did fulfill his promise and he didn't fail me. I was the one who went missing. Both my ears and mouth were covered and I was blindfolded. Why? Why is everything in such a chaotic, disorderly manner? I'm a member of the Genius Society, but what did I do and what have I forgotten? Who bound me to this illusionary world? Is this a bottle of pills? Oh, I wonder if he was sick. And that's why he wanted to stay in a memory forever, so he could perhaps keep working on his research. Got it. This is Screw's idea, right? Now my chest feels like it can hold the entire universe in it. I can see it flicker and feel its pulse, but I know nothing about it. When you showed me the bottle of pills earlier, a voice came from the distant corner of my universe. It tried to persuade me to trust Screwlum in you. Chadwick's voice beams with a smile. It's the first time you've seen genuine joy on his face. Oh, I don't mind to be picky now, right? I'll take it. Oh? Sometimes I wonder if it's a good idea to awaken his memories. I'm ready. Let me help. Oh, you're about to enter Chadwick's emoscape. Ooh? I guess we get to see inside his memory now. Pills. I wonder if he was like terminally ill, but he wanted to keep working on his research. Eh? Why is he getting arrested? The young Calderon Chadwick is standing before you. He wears the same contemplative expression even after several amber eras. Is this the place? Yes, Dr. Chadwick. Starting from today, we, the Technology IPC Department, and your team will shape the future of the galaxy together. Don't be overconfident, Dudley. I'm not sure that this project will work out. Take it easy. What we need is you on your team, not a 100% success rate. Honestly speaking, Dad, I'm a bit apprehensive about this. What you guys are seeking is a weapon that only exists theoretically. It could cause an upheaval in the galaxy. Of course, Chad! Don't ever underestimate the technology department. We may not be geniuses like you, but we're plenty visionary. Amber Lord just swung their hammer, announcing the beginning of a new era. It means that the legendary cosmic catastrophe is drawing closed. No explanation needed. I've read the brief history of the universe to know enough. By the way, I'm surprised you're supportive of the catastrophe theory. That's not totally true. I'll just support any theory with the most commercial value. Seems like something you would say. There's something you can't deny. Since the cancer of all worlds started spreading, the Legion and the Annihilation Gang have become more and more active. Our mission here is to prepare and ward off those threats. I don't want to say things like, we're working for a just cause, because I know you aren't that naive, Chad. I just think that our lives can be a lot easier if we don't complicate stuff. I don't want to spend all day delving into the subject with you. Let's get down. Also, guys, if you could not put spoilers in the chat, thank you. I want to discover it by myself. Oh? Orders from the top to prevent you from abandoning the task? So they just trapped him? You'll absolutely not be disturbed here. Bro doesn't even remember memories. How's he gonna work on anything? Now, if I wanted, I would find a way to locate my position. It's not that hard. Dudley laughs out loud instead of feeling response. Of course he knows that. It's a genius who stands before him. Ooh. Are those true stings? Right, and I think they're probably from the Swarm disaster. It's been a long time since anyone stepped foot here. I won't be surprised if I won't be surprised by anything I see in this facility. I'm impressed you guys managed to find this place. This is the first time I've seen living true stings. It's a pity you aren't a biologist. Let's clear this place up or we can't start working.
Word cleansing dragon.
If only I had a biologist here. Like me, perhaps? Oh my gosh, guys. What do you call a reagent that goes to a gym? That goes to the gym? Let me rephrase that. What do you call a reagent that goes to the gym? A buffer! Because he's getting buff. That was the joke I was thinking of earlier. I hope you guys like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the space beyond this door is where we concoct the miracle. Is Dr. Chadwick inside? Never thought I'd end up working alongside that genius. Haha, please hold your horses. Before you all officially become Dr. Chadwick's colleagues, there's something I want to remind you. By walking through this door, you'll be selecting a different life for yourselves. This lab will be your life for a very long time to come. You will work, research, have fun, and make friends here, isolated from the outside world until this project is launched or fails. If you aren't ready for this kind of life, you may go before I open the door. I've been studying imaginary theories since the age of 15. Working with Dr. Chadwick is my lifelong ambition. Right, this is the opportunity others could dream of. That door is nothing. As scientists, we've long dedicated our lives to science. You guys are just like him. I bet you'll have a great time working with Dr. Chadwick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please come on in. If only there was a certain woman to step, alas, there is none here. I can shake the wisdom right here. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder where Ron May is. Sure, that joke was great if I knew what reagents and buffers are. They are liquidy things. What do you call an android device meant for buffing up a person? Oh, what would you call it? Ooh. Lots of IPC dudes here. They said no leaving. We study, research, and work day and night. They rarely question things. They trust me. Whoa, it's the rice cooker. Dang, this is the lab we were in before. I guess this is probably the last time it was used before we rediscovered it again. The 37th detonation test unsuccessful. Entry waste when the collision failed to tear up the imaginary fissure. The detonation capsule did not reach the critical threshold. Why? Lift the safety protocols. Increase the collision rate to 1.3 times the default threshold. Let's take it from there. But this is too risky. Might even compromise the researcher's safety. Exactly. We tried one more time. There's no need to... We've tried it too many times. It's clear we won't make any progress if we go down the same road. For the past 3 years, we've overcome nearly every theoretical hurdle. The scientific achievements born in this lab are enough to leave the universe amazed. If we fail to build the imaginary implosion pulse, our efforts will be in vain. IBC won't allow us to take the scientific results with us, not even a single page. As physicists, we must succeed. Oh gosh, so he increased the threshold, I guess. After overcoming the bottleneck, the experiment went smoothly. The lab even received visitors. Oh, visitors. I guess that's down below. Ooh? Oh my gosh, it's Grillum! My team and I are honored to have you here to watch the detonation test. This lab doesn't welcome visitors, but you're special, Mr. Squirrelum. The technology department wants to stay in your good graces. Welcome, Dr. Chadwick. I'm floored by your colleagues' achievements. Please allow me to ask you some questions, as curiosity sometimes compels me to ignore the decorum, just like what organic life experiences. Why do you agree to take part in the development of a weapon as destructive as the imaginary implosion pulse? Dudley, my friend from the technology department, said that the weapon could be used to contain the destruction's forces. He said we were doing the right thing. I'm very sorry, Dr. Chadwick. I shouldn't have sprung that question on you and put you in a position to give an insincere answer. I think we're all free to choose the life we prefer. We can put aside those redundant thoughts that distract us and focus on our tasks at hand and areas of expertise. But you must be cautious, Doctor. For people like us, even a minor slip-up can impact the entire universe. Our wisdom is both a blessing and a burden. Some advice is too late to be given now. And we already know that the box contains a monster. I hope you'll safeguard it and make sure it won't be opened by some ignorant kids. I just had a moment of revelation. Guys, he said that they had a box. And that there was a monster inside a box. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? There's a monster inside a box. We opened up a treasure chest. In the monitoring room, in the dreamscape. Oh gosh. Is that the connection they wanted us to make here? That's right. Whoa. Well, I gotta do it. Alright. I'll see you around. Good stream and good night. Oh, good night, Flying. Take care, Dressel. Good night, and thank you so much for stopping by today. Thank you so much for the raid again. Good night, take care, Dressel. Good night. In the name of science. Yeah, oops, I guess. Just a little bit of science tomfoolery. Screw you, my beloved. And you didn't get my jokes out again. Oh, sorry. Sarah Grunts in a very cool way. Sup? Sup, bro? Hello, Sarah. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. We are currently doing the old man's quest, and he's definitely got some past. But not playing for 7 months after Museum of It. I lost so much energy for Trace's relic forms I can't even do the 9-3 star. Thought I came back, got a farm 0 to 167 summons already in 6 days. Dang, you got this, Jody. Also, hello, Jody. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. You got this. You got this. Yeah, I also had like a little while where I didn't use my stamina, and I came back and I was like, oh shoot, dude. There are so many things I didn't do. I could have done simulated. universe and gotten much more gems, but it is what it is. What, like loot boxes are evil? Yeah, I think the little treasure chest thing, like that we opened in the monitoring room, might have been the things he was working on. Cycle coming home! Good luck, good luck! Soon, soon. Dude, where am I supposed to go? I gotta go back up? Oh, there's a downstairs! I'm Boo Boo the Fool. She got roleplay with me. Gonna do a little silly around Penacony. That's me for full updates. Just get putting it up day by day. Understandable. I feel like the end... Oh, Scribblem's words forced me to face myself. Ooh. Guess he's realizing that what he's doing isn't exactly best with his knowledge. But the moment of clarity always comes too late. Oh gosh. Attacking IPC employees!
A will forged in ice never falters.
Is she gonna wear that vest? On historical 5 days? 5 or 6? Yeah, it's something like 5 or 6 days. I can't wait. Soon. We shall see if I'll be getting her done hung. This place scared me so much the first time I went down here.
Is that all? World cleansing dragon. Price.
I don't want to lose 50-50. I want to win and go for light cone to be real. Good luck, Jody! Wishing you the best of luck. Getting her in 10 pulls, getting her light cone in 10 pulls. I'm wondering what's a good substitute light cone for her. I won't be going for her light cone if I do get her. I'm trying to remember what path she is. Is she Nihility? I might have to buy the Nihility light cone card for her from the Herda shop once I save up enough. Alright guys, see you in 8 weeks. Thanks, of course, right? The Tingyun past and future Harmony. Oh, she's Harmony! Oh, right! Yeah, because she buzzed. Ooh. Trying to think if I have any good Harmony light cones. Oh, the doormates gotta keep closing doors decently loud. I am on my phone. I'm trying to chill, not get a hard deck. Man! Gosh, the roommate's gotta chill. It's late for you. Sparkle will be, I think, 2 p.m. EST in 4 days. Ooh, soon. Light cone 4-star is good. Oh, nice. She's Harmony. It's also 2 in the morning, by the way. Guys got no sense of peeps eeping in the house. Yeah, dang. Just, roommates. The first Quantum Harmony. Oh, nice. How about you rank all the Harmony characters? I feel like I don't have enough of them to decide, but I know Branya's pretty good. My nightmare finally came. Oh, shoot, his nightmare. What happened? It looks like he's panicking. I'm very sorry to tell you this, Chad. You might be a genius in your field, but you know nothing about power. Your naivete blinds you from seeing the big picture. You don't even understand the era you're in. You should have realized long ago that we're both merely pawns in this game of chess. Once they're placed on the chessboard, we no longer have any control in our fate. Weapons are made to eliminate enemies. Is that hard to understand? Over a dozen vanguards of the Legion are preparing to attack the joint trade routes. The presence can directly threaten Pure Point's safety. Our enemies are closing in. This is the perfect time to test the power of the imaginary implosion pulse. Oh shoot! He made a thing and then Dudley used it and it killed people. You have 100, no 1,000 other ways to stop that. Can incur lower costs and affect fewer innocents. I've got to finally, what we're done here for the past 20 years is just an experiment. The result of our work never truly belongs to us. Stop lying to yourself, Chad. You knew what you were getting right into from the beginning, but you chose to ignore it. Come here, bomb maker. It's time to show the Legion our might. Oh shoot. The end of my creation. I guess he just felt so guilty. Maybe that's why he trapped himself in there. He didn't want to do science anymore. Because he was like, if I keep doing science with my brain, what if I just hurt more innocent people? Ballistic trajectory pre-calculations complete. Margin of error plus 0.08%. Charging detonation platform 60%, 70%, 85% complete. Reviewing collider status 30%, 50%, 75% complete. Automatic cruise AI deployed. Enemy contact detonation AI deployed. Imaginary implosion pulse preparation complete. Ready to detonate at any moment. How many collateral targets are there in the blast range? Calculation in progress. An estimated 24 planets at the satellite level. Oh, dang! 24 whole planets? Satellite level or above within the blast range. Among them, there are 3 secondary planets of civilizations of grade D or lower. The amount of collateral damage is acceptable. The detonation plan can proceed as scheduled. It's time, bomb maker. Hit the detonate button. What are you doing? Press it now. Oh, I get it. You're afraid of taking the blame, aren't you? Fret not. The one who presses the button is neither you or not, nor I. We won't even mention if this report is later reported. Oh, they blame Chad. I'm not pressing that. Not for the people. It's wrong. It's wrong! No blowing up innocents! You sympathize with Dr. Chadwick, right? I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but Calvin Chadwick isn't worth your sympathy. He'd long foreseen the outcome, but he chose to ignore it and carry on the research at all costs. Selfishly, he put his talent before everything else. He doesn't care the least bit about anyone else. Now, do it. Now! I'm not gonna say anything else. You just wasted your final opportunity. Hey, you! Do it. He just kicked me out! Dang! He really making us click it! We said no and he kicked me out of the room. CLS overall Sparkle, we need more S. Let's go again. I put Brown May above Bronya, but when Sparkle comes out, Bronya's gonna be third for me. Ooh, I put assets absolutely for personal preference. Who cares about gameplay? Bronya number 1, love that girl. Yeah, they made force him to make a weapon in the name of research, or at least that's what the IPC made it out to be. I feel like how it seems for him is they paid him to research a weapon, and then because he's a scientist, he was like, oh, I think it would be really interesting if I could create something like this. He wanted to believe that it was solely for that noble cause, to just attack, like the spreading, like they called it like the cancer of like the world or something. But I feel like deep down he knew that the IPC was greedy and they would use it for their own personal gain. But he was like, I'm getting funded for my research. I'm gonna do the research and I want to test the limits and see if I actually can create this. So he didn't really think too much about like how the IPC was just gonna take it from him and use it whenever, like whatever, even if it was against his morals. Of course, there are only a few planets full of smaller civilizations that need to die perfectly acceptable. Yeah, they're only grade D societies, right, Mr. Dudley? Detonation command confirmed. Collider charging in progress. 20%, 50%, 75%. Critical detonation threshold reached. Automatic cruise AI activated. Locking target 30%, 70% complete. I don't want to press the button! Lock on AI activated, warming up 20%, 40%, 80%. Chamber temperature has reached threshold. Imaginary implosion pulse is about to be launched. 5. Dud, 4. Don't hold it against me, Chad. We have to be responsible for your choices. 3. My name will forever be cursed still. What's the price you have to pay, Dudley? 2. Look, Chad, this is your problem. You always take your gifts and talents for granted. You have no idea there are people like me. 1. No one will remember us. 0. Imaginary implosion pulse detonate. Oh shoot! Dang, the screen! I just experienced. Was that the first half of Chadwick's life? But that memory isn't over yet. Let's take a look at what happened to him after. Dang, no wonder it's an emo-scape. I feel emo after doing that. Dang. Yeah, this literally feels like he created like a massive like bomb that just killed lots of innocent people. No wonder he locked himself up. He just felt so bad. Aurelius, it's you again. Now you have experienced half of my life and learned about my story. Remember that I try my best every day to forget. Ever since that day, I haven't dared to look in a mirror even once. I'm worried I might see a monster. murderer who has killed countless people and ruined even more lives. That day in the control room was the last I saw Dudley. Perhaps it's true that pawns don't deserve to be mentioned, just like how he put it. After that, I disbanded the team and left the lab. Managed to take some crucial data with me to keep them from falling into the wrong hands. Later learned from others that the higher-ups of the technology department who ordered the imaginary pulse detonation were subject to an internal view. They were never heard of again. Dang, the higher-ups weren't even supposed to do that! But knew that the IPC wouldn't let the matter rest. The result of her research was way too valuable. Though they released a statement condemning the detonation, they would never really give up the technology related to it. They needed me to control the knowledge and keep it out of reach of other factions across the universe, so they'd always be breathing down my neck. Oh, so he escapes here. So he decided to escape, not wanting to live the rest of my life being controlled by others. Him came to my mind when I needed help the most. We only met once, but he saw through my hypocrisy and excuses. I made up my mind to look for him, thinking he could help me rebel against IPC. This is the story of the latter part of my life. Oh, I guess he never got to go ask him anymore. Emo auntie 1 second. I'm emo now. I love the music in the 3D rooms. Yeah, they feel very puzzly, very mysterious. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, it's Squirrel in the picture. Dun, dun, dun. Gosh, this quest is heavy. The fact that he was like, I was afraid to look in the mirror because I was afraid that what I would see would not be my own face but a monster's face, that was chilling. Whoever was in charge of the writing for Pentagony did a really good job. I feel like it's not sunshine and rainbows. It feels incredibly realistic, like the problems people struggle with. Look at this random IPC guy in the walls. How'd you get up there, bro?
Is that all?
Just a little something.
He did a little rock climbing and he got lost.
Heal. A will forged in ice never falters.
Man, these quests are heavy. They're good though. They really make you think. Not gonna lie, I wish whoever was in charge of Pentagony's stories worked on a bit more of like the Lofu 5's backstory. Because I feel like there was so much lore in that backstory that wasn't covered. I wish they gave us a little bit more to work with. Hi, really? Oh, hello, Lucina. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. Let me do a shout out for you. Yeah. We are currently doing an old man's quest after we finish Black Sun's companion class. I think they did too good of a job. The writing hurts on several occasions. The writing in Pentagony feels very existential and very human, but in a way that hurts a lot. It's like if you were to lump together what you would say are the worst traits of humanity, I feel like that's what we got from Pentagony. It's like the complexity of people's emotions, and I find it so interesting how emotions are a really central piece of Pentagony, with like the changing emotions and everything. Pentagony is a lot about, like, I feel like there's one theme that's very prevalent in Pentagony. It's using dreams to escape your problems in the real world, but also living with that realization like the dream feels very superficial and it doesn't feel real. And also just all of these problems that everyone individually is trying to escape from. Wisdom, what a perplexing word. Some see it as an answer to every problem and the ultimate of all virtues. However, many of those with extraordinary intellect are troubled by secular problems. Is it because the geniuses are too arrogant, or is it because jealousy gets the better of the mundane? No one has an answer for that. Only one thing is irrefutable. Wisdom can coexist with selfish desires. I think there was a little thing back there. Once upon a time, there was no interaction between different worlds. Some civilizations were already in possession of weapons powerful enough to destroy themselves. Out of fear for power, they established complicated laws and regulations in an attempt to prevent these self-unmaking devices from falling into the hands of the insane or the violent. When the starry skies later became interconnected by winding routes, the exchange of technology and resources began. New weapons, many times more powerful than the original ones, emerged one after another. Bewilderingly, those complicated rules in place to limit the abuse of weapons became increasingly simplified as more and more powerful weapons were created. People were more tolerant of weapons when they were used against enemies. Let's say there was a faraway planet where its people were being ravaged by ferocious flames with their cries echoing through the sky. Yet for you and I, lying beneath the tree and gazing at the sky, the planet would be just another star plucked by someone from many others. Dang, the fact that it becomes so much more excusable because it's not you that's getting hurt. Into the shadow, how are you, my dear? I'm doing good! How are you, Zena? Gosh, this story is quite heavy. Also, Space Amazon Aka, IBC just seems to be the regular villains hiding in the shadows for these plots now. Yeah, you would think it's like something like, you know, the Annihilation Legion and whatever. But when you look at the complexities, you're like, wait, the IPC is not doing great things either. My favorite thing to do is use Topaz and start attacking these IPC guys. It's like, you're fired, you're fired, you're all fired. Topaz! Miss Topaz, please, I need to pay my bills. No, you're fired, you're all fired. I agree, Penacony is quite difficult to really just go through like Gorilla 6 or the Lafu. There's a very life and death contrast as well as escapism going on. Yeah, I feel like Gorilla 6...
Project Wrap.
Gorilla 6 and the Lafu had very like... They felt like hero stories where it was like, oh, there's like one bad guy and as long as we defeat the bad guy, everything will be okay. But when it comes to Penacony, it's like there's so many, like everything is very morally gray, I feel. It's like, could you really say this person is entirely bad? Or the people that seem not bad, but like good, are they really good? Like, it seems everybody is hiding something and no one is 100% right. Wasn't there another thingy I had to get? I feel like there was like another bridge somewhere I missed. I think it was this one. Dun 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 dun. There's just something that feels so incredibly realistic about the problems people face in Penacony. That hit really hard. Topaz is so girl frost for that. She's like, yeah, no, pew pew. Wanna hear a hot take from me? Oh, like about the Penacony story? I wish we saw more foxing people. You don't see them anywhere else besides the Lafu. Yeah, I wish they were just like chilling elsewhere too, like maybe on vacation here. So happens when you're able to hide inside your dreams. You won't have to see people face to face. Yeah, nobody has to come with realities like what horrible people they are. As long as you just hide in your dream, everything will be okay. What did Xander see when he was recording tomes on the imaginary tree in this strange and ancient language? When I was little and first discovered the imaginary theories, what came to my mind was the image of a dense forest, not of a huge tree. After going through so many things, I still find it hard to believe that the foundation of the universe is a giant tree that nurtures countless leaves selflessly and voluntarily. I prefer to see such planet as a seed carried by the wind that happens to land in the soil. The seeds then begin to take root and grow bigger, eventually forming the forest. The universe isn't concerned with our presence, it merely exists and observes. Like, Penacony is literally a prison that got turned into a fancy hotel that people will do anything to get to just have a peaceful life inside the dreams. It's so messed up, it's so bad. Yeah, it's like the fact that when you enter Golden Hour 2, it feels very, like, capital-y. Like, there's a bunch of advertisements everywhere telling you to buy things and stuff. It's kind of like, it's like a business. Everything is a business. It's just people spending money to try to like soothe something that they have that's going on. It's like a bunch of materialistic ways to avoid the reality. Hello, Burley, how are you? Thanks for stopping by today. I didn't write Topaz is so pretty. I mean, she doesn't do anything with malicious intent. She's literally just doing stuff to be entertained. She's not a good person, but she's not a villain. Yeah, she's like, she doesn't really have like a kind of like a villain scheme. She's kind of like the type of antagonist that is like unhinged solely because they want to be entertained. Oh my gosh, it's our guy, Screwlum. He's vibing. Gotta make sure he has his suit on properly. Screwlum, I finally found you. We haven't seen each other for years, Dr. Chadwick. Please forgive me for not telling you that I feel sorry for your plight. I know you have long seen it coming. I brought this upon myself. After all these years, I no longer have to be reminded of that. I need help, Mr. Screwlum. I can tell you're driven to a corner as you're still willing to talk to me after going through all those hardships. Planet Screwlum can be your temporary shelter if you need it. No, no way. I pledged to myself never to involve any more innocent people in this manner. No matter where I hide, the IPC will find me. It's just a matter of time. I can't be on the run forever, so I need to fight back in some way. I've heard that a genius has developed a secret drug capable of blocking parts of the consciousness and memory of a person. I've never been close with anyone from the Genius Society, so I need you to pull the strings for me. Select a blocking agent. I've heard of it. I suppose it's a brainchild of that eccentric pharmacist. Indeed, that lady has no dealings with the IPC, so the risk of her selling you out is low. Question, do you think this is a surefire solution? I'm certain it's that it has the smallest price to pay. As long as I can forget the knowledge temporarily, the IPC will have no means to distract it from my brain. As for whatever I'll be going through, I deserve it. Everyone must be accountable for their actions, and facing the consequences is part and parcel of the process. Understand, Dr. Chadwick. I'll get you that drug. You're finally honest with yourself, Doctor. I'm glad for that achievement alone. I hope with all my heart that you can pull through these tough times. Oh, he selectively decided to forget his memory. Oh! Eh? Why did it turn red there for a second? That was creepy. Oh, it must have been the light back here. Must have been the red light. I was like, whoa, what's happening to his emo-scape? Is it collapsing? Oh, it's talking about you. Oh, thank you, Rolly. Oh, thank you so much for the sip. I sip. Oh, is this his little area?
Hi, this is.
I went here earlier before and it was a safe zone. Maybe if I was trying to never forget that soon. Oh, thank you, Rolly.
Sure thing.
Thank you so much. Circle's just truly an age of chaos. So true. She just be causing a lot of chaos. Auntie, I'm back here now. I got this in the art Discord. Hello, crew. How are you? Welcome back. Screw brings up a great question. How does it feel like to be a puzzle and have your pieces get shifted around to make you real? I don't know. We'll have to ask him that. How does it feel, Screwlum? Also, thank you, crew. I'll take a look at it a bit after I finish this quest. I am in the feels right now. Dr. Chadwick in front of you is at an advanced age. He looks very similar to how he was when you first met him. He still has those contemplative eyes, now tinged with a hint of gloominess. Can't seem to sense your presence. Perhaps you can look around the room first. Just before the old man stacked with unsent letters. On a letter cover written in hasty handwriting, unauthorized sin request, return recommended. One wonders what's inside the safe on the wall. It could be completely empty because the Calder on Chadwick right here has no more secrets he can hide. He's just a blank slate. He remembers nothing. 2 books are scattered on the floor. You peer at their names and are certain they have nothing to do with Chadwick's specialization or research subjects. I find it hard to believe that old man would be interested in Shinzo Vidihara folk music theory, or perhaps he must have lived here for too long. Professor Chadwick has been placed under house arrest here? I should go talk to him. Doctor? Ah, did they send their guys over again? Who was sent here makes no difference. I've said time and again I'm no longer of any use to you guys. How did you know? I get it. This isn't reality and you aren't an IPC lackey, are you? Wonderful. It's been so long since I had a normal conversation with someone. I don't need anything here, as they'll get whatever they want. Get me whatever I want, I'm just deprived of freedom. At first they pretended to be friendly with me. They tempted me with valuables and promises in return for my knowledge, all to no avail. Eventually they lost their patience and started forcing me to read articles related to the theory of imaginary application, but the drug was surprisingly effective. Not only did it block my access to the related knowledge in my mind, but also hampered my ability to learn the knowledge. Much later on, they accepted the fact that I had been reduced to a useless old man. Starting from some point in time, they changed their strategy and decided to just wait for my death. You don't have to. It's the price I have to pay. The passing of time and the increasing time seems to have alleviated my guilt, which is the only good thing about being confined here. The story is extremely existential. I'm very sad. It's very heavy, the themes. I think they just reused this room for him because this room is definitely supposed to be relevant to the main story, not Chadwick, pretty sure. Ooh, yeah, I went in there and they said something like there were random scribbles that were not touched in ages, never to be used again or whatever, and I was like, oh, that's kind of creepy. I found like a little room with blocks and stuff, and that was cute. I feel like that's also going to be relevant. I love Sparkle, honestly. I'm going to be bold and say that she's only seen as a villain antagonist because she's coming in the dream to force people to confront their problems outside the dream. Like, remember what she said at Adventuring? Maybe she's just the realist. Like, she's like, hey, stop escaping in your dream. Just face reality. I can see why reusing environments is something they have to do. Yeah, they probably ran out of space. It makes sense, but it's difficult to do in some places. Dang, what a lie. I don't need anything. I've got it all right here. I'm just deprived of freedom. Dang, that's rough. Don't worry, Auntie, the ending is wholesome. I'm glad the ending's wholesome. I hope he can be free. This is like a really sad way to live out the rest of your days. Oh? Eh? For some reason it's not letting me click what will happen next. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh wait, there we go. I was like, oh, I guess the game doesn't want us to continue. Gather bits and pieces of info from the people they sent. Combined with my own deduction, I believe the IPC might be scheming to tamper with the memorial left in my brain after the death of my physical body. They probably think that no matter how tight-lipped I am, whatever remains of my dead body will be at their disposal. I'm scared, youngster. I'm worried that all the precautions I've taken so far will be negated upon my demise. This rate, IPC will one day regain control of the imaginary pulses technology and monopolize it. My efforts will all be in vain when the time comes. Please allow me to rebut that, Doctor. Your effort isn't in vain. Here we are again, Dr. Chadwick. Screw him, I never thought I'd see you again. Once thought so too. Life is unpredictable. It has eventually shown us its benevolent side. I'm here to tell you that your effort isn't in vain. Even after the death of your physical body, you're still safeguarding your knowledge, leaving no chance for those harboring ulterior motives. Isn't the effect of the drug, but the ingrained dedication and perseverance in your consciousness? Aww, he was so dedicated. They couldn't get anything from him. That's great. It couldn't be better. You know what, Screwlum? I've always regretted not listening to the voice inside me when we first met. It's just a simple phrase, but I haven't been able to say it. It's probably time I hear it myself now. Say it, Chadwick. Life is fleeting and may reach the end with regrets. Can't say your life is a happy one, but it is at least complete when this moment takes place. I joined the experiment not for a good cause, but for myself. I wanted my talents and expertise to be seen by the whole world, and that's it. Thank you, Screwlum. And you. I feel much better, probably never better. I've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, Dr. Chadwick. Now, if you don't mind, please let me be with you as you make your way to the end. That is quite the jarring difference. Thanks, Cocky. I'm like going through the feels right now, and I'm like, dang. And Cocky's like, yo, congrats on fixing Chadwick's emo dial, by the way. Good on you. Yeah, I think the gun theory is that this whole area is based on Misha's dream, so this grandfather being the guy who like made Paniconi or whatever, and this is his office. Ooh. I mean, I learned that Misha's skill stops time, so I feel like he could be related to the grandfather. And the fact that this is something like a child's dreams. I feel like they haven't told us enough about Misha, and he played just a minor role. But he was also the one that appeared in the Reverie, the Dreamscape, the first time we saw him. So I wonder if they're going to go a lot more into his involvement with Penacony later in the story. It'd be really cool. He will forever be missed, 07 Calderon Chadwick. Gosh, his story is rough because you're like, I don't agree with what he did, but his reasoning for doing it is incredibly human. Like, he was a smart guy, and he knew it was probably not going to be used for the best. But then he was like, I'm just a young guy. I want to be recognized for my research. For people to go, oh, you're so cool, you're so smart. He just wanted to make a name for himself in the world, but then when he realized what the weapon would actually do, he just felt bad because he was like, I did all that to innocent people. It's rough. On his final journey, dang! I guess his soul's going away now. Ooh, let's not use the IPC. That's not great. Oh, there we go. Here, a doctor. Oh? He no longer speaks? Oh, the door. Don't red doors also symbolize death in the dreamscape? Let's wake up, Mr. Aurelius. Wow, the cheery music. I can't put this happy-go-lucky comment saying good job you fixed his emo dial and Ari talking about sad stuff. I love how you're just in the field and Clocky's like, hey, what's up? Thanks, bro. It's the afterlife, so to speak. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of symbolism behind red doors symbolizing death because Firefly also entered a red door. And I remember at that moment Black Swan was like, yeah, she shouldn't have entered that door. Thank you, Mr. Aurelius. You managed to unravel the mystery surrounding Dr. Chadwick and gave him freedom. He's no longer in the dreamscape. I found a way to convince the family to bring the remnants of Chadwick's memorial to Herta Space Station as a witness to the completion of his life. I would like to invite you to pay your final respects, should you wish, that is. I'll be there soon. Miss Herta and I shall wait for you in the seclusion zone. Dang, all the way in the seclusion zone? That place is kind of creepy. Sussy things be going on in the seclusion zone. Everything has to end, even dreams. Put that in your book of quotes. Gosh, yeah. Nothing like silly little cats to heal your soul after a depressing quest. I made too many little Dan Hung Catos. Oh shoot, is there lag going on again? He's entering the afterlife, yeah. I think Misha's also kind of intentionally trying to stay low-key because everyone wants to know about the Watchkeeper, who is presumably his grandpa. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm just a little bellboy. Don't mind me. Dream can't end if you don't have dreams. So true, so true. But at least it should be in everyone's interest to end it all on a good note and not a sad one, yeah. Gosh, that quest was sad. Like, it just... it felt so human. Welcome back, Sir Aurelius. 2 Ember eras later, Dr. Chadwick is finally freed. He is now with us. What Dr. Chadwick dreaded the most became reality. After his demise, the IBC extracted the memorial in his brain with advanced technology provided by the Garden Recollection, sealed it in a memory bubble. Dang! He thought he'd be safe forever and he went, peace out. But they were like, no, we're gonna hold you on house arrest for 2, like, Amber eras. Literally in the dream world. You can't go anywhere. We're just forever watching you. You can't even rest. Was prepared for it in advance as the process took place right after his death, so fast that even his consciousness in his final moments was preserved. That step alone wasn't enough, as the memorial preserved that way was in essence a stagnant pool. If it remained inactive for too long a time, what was in the water would eventually die out. Therefore, the IPC came up with a solution, sending Chadwick to Penacony to maintain the activity of the memorial. Speculation. The technology department must have struck some sort of deal with the family. Under the family's supervision, Dr. Chadwick wandered in the dreamscape for 2 amber eras. If it weren't for you, Sir Aurelius, their supervision would continue. Now he can rest. I agree, Sir Aurelius. That's such a miracle. It's hard to believe he has managed to resist the IPC until now with what little consciousness remaining in his memoria. I was right about him back then. He's always been a genius, Madame Herta, but he isn't always this determined. Science and technology is not good or evil. For the past hundreds of years, he's been trying to redeem himself for a thought he had when he was young. When Aurelius told me about him, I thought I would finally have the chance to learn about his research. It's a pity that things turn out this way. Those devices are used to maintain the vitality of the memory bubble temporarily. By turning them off, Dr. Chadwick will be able to enter a peaceful slumber. Sir Aurelius, let's pay our final respects to him together. Aww. Before you lies more than just a lifeless machine, embodies a third of Calderon Chadwick's existence. We hope for a response from the world to the departure of his brilliant mind, yet all that lingers is a profound silence in the air. Oh gosh. Life support? Dang! We're turning off his life support literally! Man! Pohoy was Sarah Auntie a god! Don't give Ari the power to make downtown cats, then you will be all drowning in downtown cats. I have made so many of them. Can't stop Auntie. If you want downtown cats, she'll make downtown cats. I've never seen. What if I made some more now? Hey, don't know you very well, Doctor. We've known each other for a century, yet we've only met 3 times. Nevertheless, please allow me to address you as a friend. Man, we're literally turning off his life support. The bubble just keeps getting smaller each time. I understand this might not be much of a consolation, but in my calculations, your research had the potential to save billions of lives. Regrettably, the air has slipped through our fingers like sand. Prior to the onset of an actual disaster, all we can do is pray. Pray that the discerning gaze of New may turn towards the next Calderon Chadwick. If you think about it, he was probably like, what, like 30, 20, 30 years old when he came up with all that, and then he just felt guilty for like the rest of his life. Well, cause like the time he got the pills from Screwlum, he was like 50 years old. So I'm guessing he was probably only like around 20, 30 when this all happened. Well, should I also say something? Dr. Chadwick, though I've never met you in person, I deeply admire your intellect and research. You know, I don't usually give compliments, but our fields of study share many commonalities. Your work on the theory of imaginary applications has sparked my inspiration on more than one occasion, and I have to say, it's even made me, a tad jealous. It's a shame we never had the chance to work together. From what I've heard from Screw and that troublemaker, you've had your share of hardships in your lifetime. Rest in peace, Doc. Phew. Is this over? Well, it's a calm conclusion. For Dr. Chadwick in his later years, this would count as quite a significant luxury. Never imagined I'd be bidding farewell to a fellow society member in person. It feels rather peculiar. It's a real pity. If only I'd have realized 2 amber eras earlier. Madame Herta. Madame Herta. Who is it? Did you all hear that voice just now? It's a miracle! It's a miracle! He's alive! Calm down, both of you. I heard that voice too. Could it be the residual consciousness of Dr. Chadwick? Herta. Please come closer. It's happening again, but this time it seems quieter. Speculation. Dr. Chadwick's self-awareness still lingers faintly. It's making an eager effort to communicate with us. Madame Herta, Sir Aurelius, let's get closer. Just a few Don Hungs to think of. Hold all the cat Don Hungs for when you're sad about the story. Madame Herta. I'm listening, Doctor. If there's anything you want to say, now's the time. I'm honored. My research, my knowledge, I will leave behind. Please accept. Wait, are you saying? Memoria is dissipating. Please come closer. Touch foreheads. I understand, Doctor. Memory bubble which shuffles traces of Chadwick's consciousness. Catherine Chadwick. It's absolutely infuriating. There's nothing more than an ordinary man with a lifespan of just a few decades, yet he managed to achieve such astonishing feats. Seems like you truly admire him. Admire? I suppose you could say that, but to be honest, I'm somewhat envious and a bit jealous. The very moment he entrusted me with all of his life's work. Ooh! It appears that in the final moments of his life, Calderon Chadwick chose to place his trust in you, Madame Herta, even though the two of you had never met before. Reasoning behind organic life is truly unpredictable. Nevertheless, the impulses of organic life frequently embody a grand and romantic poetry that never fails to leave me in awe. I find it interesting that he left it to Herta and not Screwlum, because he's had more interactions with Screwlum. I guess he probably, like, saw through Herta in some way, given, like, she talked about the similarities in his research, and he was like, you know what, I trust you. Here you go. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. Tens of thousands of formulas and equations are flashing through my mind right now. Never imagined there would be a way to analyze the problem. Imaginary overflow to imaginary implosion, from theory to application, from a mere paper to the birth of the imaginary pulse. Ah. What did you see, Madame Herta? I saw the final words he left behind. To Madame Herta, while I've held my position during my lifetime, given the resources the IPC possesses, they will inevitably discover the means and techniques to reproduce the imaginary implosion pulse. The die was cast at the moment the imaginary pulse was created. Every corner of the universe is destined to be on guard against its threats. I can't turn back time, but there's still one thing I can do. I can entrust my knowledge and technology to those who are worthy, thereby establishing the groundwork for a deterrent system robust enough to counterbalance the IPC's might. Life is nearing its conclusion, yet from this moment forward I aspire to be an unyielding blade eternally poised above tyranny and malevolence. Dang, we got a sticker of the bro too! Gosh, this is rough. According to my calculations, Catherine Chadwick's research could have saved hundreds of billions of lives. Now it appears that this outcome has an extremely high rate of becoming reality. May you find eternal peace among that sea of trees, Doctor. To think he would entrust his life's work to me, did he not know the space station was connected with the IPC? But his wishes, they must be honored. Find a way to circumvent the IPC surveillance, then, with my reputation as a genius on the line, I would surely get this done for Dr. Calderon Chadwick. Aw, I'm glad they're doing it for him. Finally, I'm back. I got disconnected in chat for some reason. Oh, huh, that's weird. I was gonna say this is the first time you see her to become sympathetic with another genius besides Screwy. Yeah, the fact that, like, usually Herta's like, yo, I hate those other geniuses. But she sees Chadwick, and she's less harsh. You could tell she, like, really cares. Gosh, this story was... Gosh, it was heavy. Alright, gonna fix some people's brains. Penteco's just hitting us with sadness after sadness. Yeah.
Time for a break.
IPC
Silent
or
mode activated.
Pentacone be about like having trust issues, navigating through life, the complexity of human emotions and escapism. Okay, Auntie, time to see your goth face. I made it in the art room on Discord. Okay, I'll take a look. No more dad hug. What do you mean no more dad hug? When they run out of dad hug merch. When they sell out of dad hug merch. I love the eye bags and the color shift. Me when the emo dial. It's cute. Thank you, Kura. Welcome for giving you that quest. Thank you, Mochi. I am now saddled with unnecessary feelings. Man. I'm sad. The fact that Pentacone doesn't really like make you cry as that kind of sadness, it just fills you with like a really all-consuming sadness, one that doesn't go away. It's just a very heavy sadness that just rests on your chest and shoulders. It makes you really think about everything. Right, Pentacone, no more sadness, guilt, and dread. This is just too miserable at this point. I love the duality about how Pentacone presents itself as like a happy paradise where everybody basically pays their entire life savings just to go here. And they're just living their best life, fulfilling all their dreams. It feels very hopeful on the surface, but the more you dig into it, the more you realize that everybody is actually hopeless. It does make you feel really hopeless. I think there's something very like poetic about like it all. It's like depressing, but it's like poetic. I forgot who Morris was. Oh yeah, he wants a picture. Yeah, you got an admirer. Sorry about that. Dang, she's brutal. She like, dang, he must have gone through some. Anyway, sure, I'll take a picture. Bro got rejected hard. Right, well, this vacation sucked. I guess maybe that's why Dan Hung didn't want to come. He's like, yeah, I think I felt existential enough from the Lafu. I'm not gonna go. Goodbye. I thought Pennycoding was supposed to be the world of festivals. What the heck? More like the world of pain. Haha. Honestly, how you set the bar high with Pennycoding when it first came out. The Bellrock theory did hit hard, but the Cooley boss for Pennycoding hits harder. I think it's like the most beautiful thing is the Bella Box story is a very good like there's like a villain and you need to attack the villain. It's like a very good like hero villain story. But I feel like Pennycoding is really beautiful in the sense that there's not one person you pin all your blame on. It's just everything is incredibly complex. It's so heavy. It's like everybody is morally gray. There's so much going on. You just feel sad. You think about you just feel extremely existential. And it's just the poetic beauty in that. It's great too because like no one else in the Astro Express is having a bad time. I know, right? Like you're just telling them like, dang, I'm having a horrible time. I hate this vacation. They're like, what do you mean? I'm having a blast, Aurelius. I went nonstop shopping. It's like I got existential. I am back from food. Ooh, welcome back. What food did you get? Bellowback is a good opening act for the feels and the understanding. Yeah. I feel like they couldn't have started with like Pennycoding just because of like I feel like Pennycoding's plot is good, but it's not really like a starter plot. But I feel like it's a really good middle plot. I still listen to the Wildfire song Cocolia Boss theme. Ooh, that one's really good. There's some person that blames Sparkle because of what she let us release of what happened to Firefly. Yeah, she was like, what if you've released this silly little thing? Haha, JK, unless. Gotta get her entire body so the guy could replicate it, you know? Aw, we couldn't get our shoes. It's okay. He can use his imagination. Alright, we gotta give it to Mr. Morris so he can make like a copy of her and feel a little bit better. I'm like, watch, I don't care what you bought at the Fancy Dream Mall. My wife just died. She's like, what happened now? When did you get a wife? You're like, oh my gosh, so much has happened. You'll never know.
Silent mode activated.
And I think there's something extremely jarring about how you go through a really sad story, and then when you travel anywhere in Pennycoding, it feels very like fake festivities. Like the upbeat nature of it hides how sad it really is, and it kind of like slaps you in the face. I love the contrast. It makes everything more painful. I hate this place now. I want to go home. Watch be like, hey, selfies aren't my thing. We stole her idea. Look at her eyes, as bright and clever as a bloodhound's. This is exactly what I need. With this, I could finally be in her league, even if it's just in Dreamscape. Please complete this last piece for me. Let me become the rabbit she's after, the only thing that captures her attention. This guy pining hard. He's like, I wish you would notice me. He's just gonna admire this picture of her forever. Makes himself like an avatar of her. He's going through it. Ooh, I didn't really have to flip any of those. Ooh, he made a version of her. He's not accepting, man. He's gonna be Delulu, because Delulu is the Salulu. Also, just an entirely separate issue of changing people's emotions just for fun fest up. Yeah, like sometimes I change them to make them happier because I'm like, oh, they're sad, you know, let's make them happy. But I know there was this one signboard that was talking about like how he became a signboard because he wanted to show like that woman's face on him to promote her because he thought she was beautiful and like he wanted her to notice him. But if you switch it to sad, he gets really existential and he's like, oh, she'll never love me, blah 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 blah. And I was like, I feel really bad for trying this on you, so I just changed it back to happy. He could just be Delulu, it'll be okay. Cody, it's you, my dream, my destiny. Look at you, so flawless. I'll gladly give you 1/20th of my life without thinking twice. Yeah, isn't 1/20th more than enough? Life is full of memories where you fall in love at first sight. I mean, there's so many beautiful things in the universe. I'm short-lived yet I'm willing to dedicate 1/20 of it just for one individual. Is that not loyalty and devotion? Anyway, I must thank you for getting me this last piece. I'll treasure my Cody until that 1/20th of my devotion burns out. Congratulations! You helped him reach peak Delulu.
Just a fool.
Just make him sad. He's calm. I once fell for someone who brought me immense joy, someone who almost made me believe that my love life has reached its peak. Think about it brings what joy to my face. She was so perfect, so in sync with me. We're like two flowers blooming on the same branch, reflecting and appreciating each other. When our parting was full of joy, no regrets. I spent the most amazing 1/20th of my life with her, and I'm afraid I won't be. Wait, Cody, that's what I meant. I assure you the next 1/20th of our lives will be full of wonderful things too. She just stands there. He's going through it. He's a simp just like me for real. Makes a replica of your wife. I was still Lily and Boop with a fool into thinking this place wouldn't be terribly depressing and sad. I feel like something was a little bit off emotionally the minute I came here, because I was like, everything feels very gaudy. It doesn't feel genuine. There's probably some story that's gonna come down here. We were really hit in the face with that. Still, it's just kind of messed up. You can make people feel however you want them to feel whenever. Yeah, and Clocky doesn't bat an eye. He's like, yo, yeah, let's make this guy depressed. And I'm like, this feels a little wrong, my guy. Like, what if they don't want to feel sad? How to BRB power went out. Ooh, okay. No worries, Susum. I hope your power comes back soon. Life was better back at the jealous girlfriend meme. It wasn't sad. Yeah, I missed the days when we were like, oh my gosh, wait, this place is so funny. Oh my gosh, a gambling machine? And now I'm just sad. Things be happening in Penacony. Chess mimics are extremely rare. I don't know about that one, man. We just encountered one in our dream the other day. Penacony storyline be the kind of storyline where you want to wrap like a blanket around your body and just cry yourself to sleep. Now I'm just sad and gambling. That's how they get your money. You're just so sad that you gamble all your money away. That was their scheme all along, to get you in the field. So you're like, nothing matters anymore. I'm just gonna spend all my money. Funny how you can absorb emotions from people. You're like, yeah, let me charge my emotions real quick. Imagine someone's having a great day and you're having an awful day and you're like, no, I'm actually gonna steal those vibes for myself. Thank you very much. No, my buddy! However, so in.
Do Intellitrons have a natural advantage?
Bye, money and tears. Just motivator. Oh gosh, this guy's going through it. Literally me when we're only 2 hours out, like 2 hours from each other and nobody else. Man. We gotta find a dreamscape motivator. I don't even remember who he's supposed to look like. What is a dreamscape motivator? And what are they supposed to look like? Yeah, let's not bother this guy. He's doing a job. Huh. Oh. What about a orchestra. How tragic that an elegant place like Pedagogy would allow such vulgar technology. Dang, what do you consider not vulgar there? Use music to convey their devotion. I feel ashamed on their behalf. Yeah, what they do to you, bro? Any virtuoso would be enraged by this. Nothing more than scrap metal disciplining the art of sound playing soulless music. Dang, that sucks, bro. She anger. Let's make her chill. Yo, be chill, man. Oh. Oh. I thought happy would be her going, no, actually, the music sounds pretty good, bro. Okay, she just gave us $8,000 for agreeing with her.
Please do not hit the entertainment facilities.
Please do not hit the entertainment facilities. Oh, listen. Bum bum. Bum bum ba da ba da. Mister! Whoa, they're speaking to me. What is it? I'm puzzled. Look, I'm a high-end custom-made glass with custom-made crystal wine glass. The person who made me said I should be used to hold only the most valuable and finest wines. You see, there are 3 types of wine around me. I can sense their intention to get to know me and my partner. Truth be told, mister, I have no idea what to do. As the saying goes, the spectators see the game better than the players. Which of them should I choose? Why not drink them all, bro? Ooh. Why are you pursuing the crystal chalice? Why, what sort of question is that, buddy? I mean, I'm bottled liquor. Isn't the most normal thing for bottled liquor to desire a perfect wine glass that complements it? Sure, I won't find another glass as beautiful as the one before me. Maybe well packaged, but in reality, those rich folks and drinkers wouldn't even spare me a second glance. They act as if they know about wine. Can they even tell what they're actually drinking at those banquets they attend? Refuse to accept my fate. I don't want to end up being bought by some homeless person and chucked away in a small dark alley without ever being finished. Working hard in search of a chance to make it big. Winning the Crystal Chalice's heart, I'll be on my way to joining the upper class of society. But I want to see that even cheap red wine can make it that far through sheer hard work. I don't think he loves her for who she is, though. I'm a gentleman in gray, wearing a bizarre costume rarely seen in this town. I like your unique fashion sense. Sorry, my friend, I think you might have the wrong idea. Oh, I mean about the pursuing part. I consider myself to be pursuing the Crystal Chalice. We're simply getting to know each other as equals. Why? It's because that beautiful Crystal Chalice has long been smitten with me. This isn't self-flattery, mister. It's a fact, I believe you can see it too. The background, I believe there's something to heart home about. You won't be interested. A bottle of golden champagne crafted... Why is he kinda be like, oh yeah, I'm no big deal, but also I'm a big deal. That's why that Crystal Chalice is meant to be winning. We're a match made in heaven given our missions. Shards of broken glass are shattered everywhere, and cheap liquid that only attracts insects is spilled all over the floor. Maybe the green guy's the most normal. Earnest green wine bottle! Oh my gosh, wait! They're like the colors of the rainbow! He's a green flag, guys! No, I'm not pursuing the crystal guy. I'm merely protecting it. Yes, it's protecting. Please do not make wild speculations. Fine, I'll tell you my story. Crystal Chalice may not remember it anymore, but the two of us are maybe... Whoa, they're childhood friends! But the two of us are maybe at the same crossroad. I'm invested in this wine Crystal Chalice backstory. Though we're different products, we were both born around the same time. This might sound embarrassing, but I haven't been able to get it out of my head since the day I saw it. It's later brought by a military officer and followed him to the battlefield for a long time. However, he didn't open me, even to the day he was struck by a stray bullet. My friend, may he rest in peace. Just a fate, I returned to Pentecote and came across the crystal glass again. No longer recognized me as we were separated for too long. Now there's a huge gap between us in terms of our statuses, not expecting anything in return for it. Being just a bottle of rum will never be able to offer it the prestige and recognition that it desires. I just want to protect it from being taken advantage of other wines. Yeah, we're gonna choose the green guy, bro. Green flag. Green flag. Bottle of rum is willing to protect you for nothing in return. It should be able to give you kindness. I see. I've got it. I'll take your opinion into account before making my decision. I appreciate your help, mister. I'll keep you posted if there's any updates on my side. I am so invested in this story. Bro, they're gone? They're gone? I need to know. I feel like I've been cliffhangered. Also, the funniest thing, I saw Dancy in the real world, and he said, please don't mention that you've seen me in the dream world. Pretend you don't know me, and I'll give you coins every week. And I was like, bet. He's like, I don't want to lose my job. Please don't tell anyone.
Hi.
It is quite the storyline. My God, Miss. Like I missed the champagne gun fizz. These be about us to talk to practice. We used to have airsoft guns fighting those down here. Ooh. Dude, I need to know what happened with those guys, dude. Like, which one did she end up choosing? The green one is such a green flag, honestly. Red guy just wanted to use her. Golden guy was like, yeah, of course, I'm high class. The green guy was like, no, I can be worthy of her. I merely seek to protect her. So who's the dreamscape motivator? I don't see any dudes here. Grab a bottle of So Glad. You get a text on the chalice later, it just takes a while. Let's go! Wait, when did I give the chalice my phone number? Dang, everybody be getting my phone number here, huh?
So tell me.
Is the dreamscape motivator a dude? I feel like it's a guy. Oh, here's celebrity agent. That's simply too much. Seriously, grant these artists some empathy, oh great one. Well, thank you for your concern. I've been having some trouble with my work. I'm already a cosmic superstar. You just don't know of me. Kid named Papa demanded the termination of his contract with the Iris family. Maybe this isn't the guy.
You gotta go through the grind if you want.
You gotta go through the grind. Oh, it is her. Nice. What a bunch of slackers. This is really, just like how I used to be back in the day. Started away, I was just a small-time actor for a while. Back then, I was like any other young person entering the industry, believing that I shined like a unique star in the whole universe. But there can't be that many stars out there. I had no outstanding talent, no special background, and no supreme luck. After 10 years of struggles, I still ended up being a cheap extra forgotten in the corner of the dreamscape. My youth was wasted on unrealistic dreams, but there's something worse. So many other young folks like me going down the same path of failure. They're like moths that the self-annihilators love so much, diving headfirst into a purgatory called dreams. Thus I became a manager. I will force these kids to adapt to the cruel rules in the industry and make them indomitable for their dreams. That's why I want to motivate them to chase their dreams and never be a roadblock. Now, I can't just let Puppet give up his acting career. He got so much potential. Please, dear mister, could you ask him to come back? Puppet said he would leave the Golden Hour. He might be at the Golden Central Station by now. Just bring him back to me. Look for a professional boy with blonde hair. Aw, that's sweet of her. She's like, gotta help them all out. Teacher, don't worry about it. Got it. I just skipped this for the Jades. Ooh. Yeah, I have a few of these. I think there's like a dude where if you give him Aiden tokens every week, he'll tell you about like the one that is sad or whatever. I'm guessing that references this story.
Soul Glad diesel flavor. Aromatic, rich.
Diesel flavor? My guy likes drinking diesel? You good, bro? Oh, I never found the Dreamscape motivator, huh? What is the Dreamscape motivator supposed to look like? I did the first part of this quest just to get it, and then I forgot what it was about. Diesel? Yeah, they're talking about Diesel here. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Nugget. How are you?
Hi, this is Toga speaking. 여보세요?
Dreamscape motivator. I'm gonna look this up. Dreamscape motivator. Where are they? What do they look like? Ba-da-bum-bum. I still don't know what they look like. Extremely descriptive. I think that guy with the intern is just there to help you out if you need to change anyone's emotions. But you really have everyone done for a specific emotion. He'll just tell them you got them all. Ooh. Let's see. Where's the Dreamscape motivator look like? Aw, they're not telling me what they look like. Is it like a machine? I feel like I've talked to literally everyone already. I thought that was the one. think there's anyone here I can really talk to. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, is it him? Boshi the Rock? The City of Dreams. What about my dream? How'd you get drunk from soda? This is Soul Glad. One sip will cheer you up, 3 will make you forget about your troubles, and 10 will send you on cloud 9. Dang, how's your blood sugar, bro? Oh, it hurts. It's because I've drunk too much. My head is splitting. This is weird. This happened all of a sudden. Hey, you good, bro? Aw, man. Somebody sabotaged you? That kind of sucks, dude. It's like, yeah, my professor, he roasted my thesis. Oh, man. Now I'm just drinking Soul Glad to get drunk. I am getting lots of side quests here. Bochi the Rock! He's going through some. Ew, not the guy vomiting. Oh, I hate pointless overtime. I do not know what I am. Is this a Dreamscape motivator? Or it's just like a floating TV. Eh? It says there's a TV here, but I can't seem to engage with it. Eh? I am confused. What is the Dreamscape motivator supposed to look like? Do you guys know what the Dreamscape motivator is supposed to look like? Is it like a guy or is it like an appliance? I don't know where these guys are. Oh, hey! Gotta eat some. Yes, I helped him fulfill his lifelong mission.
Everything's full of sugar. It's a dream after all.
It's a dream. But what if I like the taste of sugar-free? Grab a bottle of Soul Glad. Make your dreams blah, 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 blah. What is the Dreamscape motivator? That's a cash viewer. I'm not looking for an ATM. I'm looking for a Dreamscape motivator. I don't see anything that can look like a Dreamscape motivator. Confusion. Alright, I will be looking this up. Dreamscape motivator. Look at this 2-minute quest that I have spent. Oh.